This week's episode of the podcast is brought to you by our good mates at Initial Response Training. Initial Response Training provide first aid and safety training to our beautiful Lower Hunter region, which includes Newcastle, Maitland, Singleton, Cessnock, and against Gabe and I's advice, even the Central Coast.
Initial Response Training deliver high quality, relevant and industry compliant first aid training, as well as training and response to emergencies in the workplace. Blue, what about you, mate? You ever had any issues in the workplace you might need these guys for?
Not that they can help me with only workplace emergencies I've had involve Mexican food, my bowels, and worksite shitters.
Fucking been there, bro.
But that's not what these guys do. Their team members include qualified paramedics, registered nurses, and firefighters. They are potentially the type of firefighters that you see shirtless, shredded, and jacked and oily in those calendars. They are possibly not too. I don't actually know. But the point is, Initial Response Training know their shit.
Guys, if you're an individual or a business looking to get your first aid training up to date or to get prepared for this fucking awful bushfire season that we're about to get into, get in touch with Initial Response Training.
You can call them on 0491 344 454 or shoot them an email at inquiries@initialresponsetraining.com or hit the link in our show notes for their website. When every second counts, think Initial Response Training. Guys, welcome back to another episode of Daily Blue Weekly. I'm Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't, Gabe. We're recording at an ungodly hour this evening.
You have had a cunt of an arvo by the sounds of things.
It is the Great Northern ginger beer cans next to me would suggest it's been a...
They're the new tell.
It's been a blood... You know, when I rock up to the pod with a six-pack, it's been a bludger. It's been a bludger.
Hey, mate. Well, hey, cheers to...
We did it.
Yeah, cheers to moving forward.
We were touch and go about, fuck, are we going to get it out? Are we going to delay it? What are we going to do? It's been that hectic.
And I thought, you know what? I'll do the big lift after a hard day on the computer and edit the audio for the listeners so they get it tomorrow morning.
Gabe's gone the big lift here, guys. So we're recording this. I mean, it doesn't sound late. It's 7:45 right now, but factor in, you guys always get a juicy, thickened 2 hours. That takes you to 10 p.m.
Also factor in that Blue would typically be asleep by the time that we're going to wrap up.
Oh, mate. No, don't even go that far. It's 7:45.
Minutes.
Bro, I'm normally fed and in bed in 15 minutes time. Regardless, guys, this is semantics. Point is, we're doing this for you. You're getting your episode on time. YouTube might be a bit later. We're having some technical issues.
Yeah, hopefully, look, guys, I still don't know what the story is with the pausing. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue to do my best to fix that up.
That's not your fault, mate.
But fuck them.
No, that's not your fault. That's fucking Zuckerberg and the JM. Mm-hmm. Anyway, mate, we've made it. Enough chit-chat. What the fuck has happened since I saw you last? There's been a lot happening.
There has been. My week that was, mate. First of all, I want to talk about awesome show. Did you see the OG Squid Game?
I was aware of the hype around it.
Yep.
You know me, mate. I can't commit to much, so I did not watch it, but I'm aware of the concept.
They did an actual real life version on Netflix.
Did they kill people?
Minus the killing, but they kind of make them pretend to die and stuff, and they have like ink patches and they make them do that.
I need authenticity. I don't want people dying.
The winner gets $4 million.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And like,
who's putting the money? Is this like Mr. Beast? Like,
it's on Netflix. Like Mr. Beast did this. I don't know how much he gave away.
I remember he did it. Yeah. He would have given away a crazy amount of money too.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah.
But like actually sick. If you like are coming off a bend and you want to park up and just watch something, do this. That's what I did last weekend. Like I wasn't even coming off a bend. I was just binging it. It was so good. I just finished watching it. Last episode just come out.
How many eps did they do?
10.
Ooh.
I mean, it's like it culls down from like 400 people, bro.
Wow. $4 million.
Yeah.
Where is it based? Was it US or?
Yeah, US. But like, there's a big diverse amount of people there.
Of course.
But like, you know, you're seeing kind of characters develop.
There's mostly one kind. There's mostly one kind in the original series.
Yeah, mostly.
So it's good that they mixed it up in this series. Hectic.
That was nice on Netflix. But yeah, that's fucking really sick. You should watch it. They did red light, green light, which is one thing on it, like where you have to stop when someone turns around.
Bang, then they get shot.
Obviously, they make that quicker. I heard on TikTok that when they were still, they actually made them stop for like 40 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, it was $4 million, mate. You got to earn it.
Yeah, and they obviously want to cull as many people as they can off the bat.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, but it was sick because it was like they fucked people over, which was awesome.
Yeah,
especially during that first episode. Like they obviously had the voiceover of their sob story, and their voiceovers doing it like while they're in the game, and mid sob story they would just lose.
Yeah, nice.
So they're talking about how they need the money for their family and shit, and then just
It's good. And then they're just mocking these poor people.
I was pissing myself, like mid-sob story, and then they're out and they're just crying. I'm like, nah, it's good that they did that.
Yeah, 100%. It's a nice new angle too, because normally you watch those reality TV shows and they're like, oh, so, and then they get the money and you're like, oh yeah, but it's good that they took a spin and were cruel about it. That's nice.
It was.
I like that.
A nice change of pace. See some cruelty.
Good to see a bit of cruelty. Not enough, I say.
Not to the human race.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That was on Saturday, and I think Saturday night I went to the pub with the missus and her sister. Ooh. I was just gonna have a couple. And I was like,
always the way. Yeah. I know where this is going.
Slipped and fell, and all of a sudden we're at the Dudley pub. We started there.
Oh, which one?
The nice one.
Ah, boo. Get yourself across the road to the shitty one. That's where I hang out.
Well, I should have been there a little bit considering the behaviour. I was talking like, fuck, have we ever, I was saying, have you ever like played King's Cup? They're like, nah. And we're like, we should do it at the pub. And you can get a King's Cup app on your phone. Mm. And so, like, we had one empty schooner and then there's three of us. And obviously you're just donating your drinks. Yeah. Playing categories, playing rhyme.
Is that the one with the deck of cards?
Yeah, and it all goes
all around the cup.
So the Kings is like donate, 10 might be make a rule. You know, you can't swear or you have to have a drink in that. Kind of fun to play at the pub, bro.
Yeah. How were they, any RSA marshals or any policing of the sculling and that sort of carry on?
I was worried they might.
It's pretty chill down that part of town. Yeah. We're away from the hustle and bustle of the CBD. You probably wouldn't get away with it at like the Delaney or something in town, but out that way, it's sort of kind of like the land that law forgot a little bit.
And the sun was fucking up, mate. Like,
yeah, it could be worse sometimes. Yeah. In my experience, sometimes you want the sun to go down.
Yeah, it was late up. There's only three of us, and like obviously it just made it a bit more fun. But we had this one cup in the middle, and a couple of times, two separate guys came over, and they're like, "Oh, he's done with that one." We're like, No, I'm not. And they're like, oh, fair enough.
It's pivotal to the game. Don't fucking touch it, mate.
Yeah, so did that. That was fun. I recommend it if anyone has ever thought about playing that at a pub.
King's Cup app in the link in the show notes.
I'll have to make one. Yeah. Profit off it.
Yeah.
Quarter went back to Miss O's sisters, had a few more drink. We'd go, we'll go in town. Went to the exchange. Saw about 4 bits of merch in the wild. So shout out to all the guys I saw at the exchange.
And huge respect running at the exchange. One of the sleazier options on a Saturday night. Probably Cougar Hunters, my guess. Wide World of Rorts tees? I
saw one Wide World of Rorts tee and I saw 2 hats, I think. So maybe it was 3 years.
That's huge. 4 is fucking, that's a lot.
And yeah, I said g'day to a couple. Well, one of them I saw on the way out. He was at the pub and he just had the hat on his gaming stuff. I said, love the hat, mate. He's like, oh, fucking hell.
It's not family friendly, but I got sent a video of a bloke in a bathroom stall. Yeah. with his phone with a hat on. And I was like, he goes, put this on the podcast. I was like, no, I can't. But that's awesome.
Fuck, mate, he might have been there because
it's probably the same guy.
Well, I went into the toilet there, had a piss, and on my way out, someone just goes, eat some fucking cheese. Didn't say anything to me while I was in there.
Just abused you on the way out.
And I was like, I put my head back in. I was like, who the fuck said that? I just heard a laugh. Like, didn't go back in there. So shout out to you, whoever yelled that out as well.
You would have got fucked up, mate. You would have fucking bashed the fuck out of you.
You would have got a beer if you come and said g'day.
That's really funny.
Yeah, but say g'day to a
huge respect to the merch. On the merch front, a couple of bits haven't landed yet. Be patient. They are coming. Yep. There's one in New Zealand. There's a couple in Victoria. I've been told Australia Post is chocky block this time of year.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
They're en route. They are en route. Be patient, but also stay in touch with me too.
Yeah. Final thing I wanted to say about my weekend is coming back from the exchange, even though it's not too far from mine, we got an Uber. And
that's... Yeah, I'll pay that. Yeah. It's far enough.
And I didn't pay for it.
Not to give away where you live, it's far enough. Yeah. It's far enough to Uber. I've Ubered shorter distances before.
About, I think, a whole car of girls get out of this Uber. So he picks up because it must have been coming there. Get in it. LED lights along the top.
Nice.
In the middle seat of the back. Big tub of lollies.
I think it's like condoms or something sleazy.
Well, big tub of lollies, and I'm like pocketing them. I'm like, fucking
abusing it.
Yeah, I was abusing it. Fuck. I was fucking. I had a couple, and I'm like, nah, a few of these are coming home with me.
Abusing his generosity could work.
And I was like, this is fucking mad. Giving him a big rap. And he goes, shame he's only in here for a longer drive. Look at the back seat, and he has this big book, and it just says what happens in the Uber stays in the Uber. And I think there was a book on both sides, and it must have had a bunch of games in it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's like Never Have I Ever and shit like that. I think I remember him saying.
Party guy.
here's my theory. He was a good bloke. I'm not knocking that. But
there's something.
But if he's dropping off a bunch of chicks, my misso's sister got the Uber. Maybe he's just picking up chicks and just sleazing out. Dare you to kiss the Uber driver? You know what I mean?
Say, did he look like a bit of a pants man?
Look, I had my love goggles on because of the lollies,
of course,
and I was obviously.
So it already won you. So I mean, it's already doing its job.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the guy knows what he's doing. Mm-hmm. That's very sleazy. Yeah, well, I don't mind that.
It's potentially sleazy. I could be painting this guy in a bad light. He could just be like, you know what, this is fun. Give some guys some fun. But I'm saying he dropped off a bunch of girls and he picked up a girl.
Trust your instincts. He wouldn't accept if I called him for an Uber, just me, I have a good rating. Yeah. Surprisingly, but I feel like
that was my thought process.
Yeah, I don't think maybe he's like Josh. He's like, no, but it's like Stephanie's like, like I think 100. I don't know. We could be giving this guy a bad rap.
Yeah, but you have to admit your brain goes there.
Of course.
That's pretty much. One more thing that I'll ask you how your week was. I'll get a bit greedy.
Pig out, mate.
I saw a crazy twofer. Everyone loves a twofer at the servo. You know, you're getting more bang for your buck.
Like chocky bars.
Yep. At work, talking to the servo, I'm like, not feeling a pie. I'll get a snack. Go over this section. Sour Patch Kids looking at me dead in the eye. Look down. Just a normal block of Cadbury, but like a thin one. Looking at me dead in the eye as well. And I go, fuck, 2 for $6. Nah, I'm not going to pig out. And the Sour Patch Kids won me. Take them up to the counter. $6.90.
Yeah, where did you say you were, sorry?
7-Eleven.
Yeah, like... Pro tip, don't buy your treats from servos. Yeah. Like, that's like, obviously everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But like, they're fucking crazy.
No, but it was cheaper to get to. Actually cheaper.
Yeah.
$6.90 versus $6. I got to the counter, get $6.90. I said, I'm just going to go grab another thing.
Yeah.
So I got to have my Chocky and my fucking Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That doesn't add up, bro. I know twofers work out more bang for your buck, but this was, you can get 2 things for less of the price.
Potentially going out of date. They had to get rid of
that's
them.
What you'd have to think.
Because they're still like margins. They just cut back their margin a little bit and they still sell it.
Oh, they'd be making
Especially Sour Patch Kids, I don't feel are a high priority. I don't know. I'm speaking from personal experience. I'm a huge Cadbury man, but like Sour Patch Kids, probably not a high, like they're not selling heaps of them. So maybe it's just a way for them to move more Sour Patch Kids.
Potentially.
Maybe. Like that's that's for people who get paid more than you and I do to work out. I feel like that's what that move is because it doesn't make sense, you're right, to us, but it makes sense to someone. 7-Eleven don't lose.
It's making sense. It's making dollars.
7-Eleven don't lose, mate.
Yeah. Oh, fucking mate. That's $6 for...
Did you get some sauce while you were there?
I didn't get my sauce.
You get yours.
I didn't get a pastry.
Get yours sauce.
I didn't get my sauce.
Hey, I'll talk about it in a sec.
You tell me about your... That was the only other interesting thing I had.
I wanted to ask you something pastry related, but I'll wait. Yeah, that's a nice week.
Tell me about your week, man.
My week's been good up until right now.
Now?
No, I mean like
half an hour ago.
Up until this day.
Yeah.
Like this, not this exact moment in time, but the fucking ones that preceded it were pretty fucked. But I say that I'm like in very good spirits. It's not even that bad.
Mate, you do a very good job about getting over shit though.
I'm a sook for like for those of you that didn't see it, when we had a blunder last week where we thought we didn't record, mate, I have like a 10-second meltdown where the world's falling in and then I'm like, okay, let's go.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, but for those 10 seconds, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Like my day today.
Oh, mate, you came in chirpy. Like I was surprised because like if I was you, I would have been like, fuck today.
Well, the day I've had, all I had to look forward to today, and I knew this from yesterday, was this.
Yeah.
Like I knew I had a fucking cunt of a day today staring down the barrel. I text you at 7 this morning going, it's going to be a late one.
Yeah.
And it was worse than I thought. But all that was getting me through was like, pod life. We've got the pod.
Do you ever, you probably don't. I feel like it's a bit more of a next gen thing. Do you ever like stress about how you come across when you text someone?
I used to. I don't now.
Yeah, because
that's not true.
I said like righto, mate, to you, and then after I sent that, I went, oh, I hope he doesn't think I'm being a cunt.
No, I know.
No. But you know those situations.
Yeah, I did used to. I do to a degree because I try and spell correctly and stuff. Yeah. No, like I understand. I also understand people are busy and like you can't convey tone through a text.
Exactly. Like so I'd say, oh, righto.
You'd be like, yeah, righto, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but some people would read that and go, righto, mate. Like, oh, what's fucking?
That's what I was like. I double checked. I was like, oh, you fucking wouldn't give a shit.
You can't convey tone through text, so it's like you just yep, that's fine. As long as you didn't say fuck you, cunt. I'm like, okay, yeah, sweet.
You'd be like more pissed off if I sent you like a smiley emoji. You'd be like, you fucking.
You give me the handshake emoji.
I'll give you some more handshakes
that we love so dearly. But my week's been, it was great. So where we left off last week, I was going to Armidale for work again.
Yep.
Successful trip. So it was myself, Jeff and Matt, who 3 elite scaffolders. We all used to live together. So like taking you back.
Team chemistry.
Say 5 years just before I met my missus. Longer actually, probably 6 or 7 years in the lead up to me meeting my missus. Me, Jeff and Matt all lived and worked together. Party time.
And I was still a kid.
And well, yeah, you were fucking exactly. And I was your age. Mm-hmm. I was in my mid-20s, so it was like the bros, and now we're all older. Jeff and I run the business together now, and Maddie is still working at the old place we live, but we don't really get to catch up anymore.
Yeah.
But this was just like a work junket. We did like 2 hours of work, and then it's pub time now. So we left early Friday morning, got to Armidale, nice time, had the job done by like 2:30.
Getting the band back together type stuff.
Fully.
Yeah.
And then we're like, let's go. So we've gone to the pub and just schooning it up, doing a bit of punting, doing a bit of sauce, and took us, again, the White Bull in Armidale. I already mentioned it. We went back there for another steak. 2 from 2.
Yeah.
Fucking
that's sick.
Elite.
I was going to say, you have to do the double take. Was it a one-off?
Because I talked it up on the drive up, and I was like, well, I can't say how good it is and not take you there.
Yep.
So elite. Scotch fillet again. Just fucking immaculate. Can't speak highly enough of that joint.
Medium rare?
Medium rare, chip salad Diane. Great. Drunk, very drunk. Went and seen what Armidale had to offer. A lot of fun. Very friendly people. Paro.
A lot of CTC caps. A lot of big chasing Australia shorts.
Loads of CTC caps. Yeah. Country trucker caps. Yeah.
Footy shorts.
Pig chasing Australia footy shorts.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Put in the order with the pie mechanic as we do when we go up that way.
Thank you, by the way.
Adam. Well, that was what I wanted to ask you. But I said Adam. So Adam is the man that runs a pie mechanic, the life mechanic as we call him on this show. First of all, I mentioned that he tipped us up about crypto the other week.
Berman.
Have you seen the crypto?
Yeah.
I mean,
I meant to ask you about it.
I'm not a big crypto guy. And he said to me, this is not financial advice, but shit's about to fucking get real.
Mm.
If you have some spare cash, get into it. I didn't put as much in as I wish I had now. It's gone berserk.
Yeah, it's back to like, there was a point ages ago where it went up and then it went down. I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's more than doubled since this time 12 months ago.
Yep.
Which he said was going to happen. And he said it's not financial advice. Don't listen to this. It's going to keep going, apparently.
Someone said that.
Someone said that to me. Whatever.
Could have been anyone.
Not important.
And it's not financial advice.
Not important. Just want to give this guy credibility for what a fucking sick cunt he is. So put in the order for the pies again. Last time we went up, he was very generous with the pies. Didn't charge us. And Jeff and I said, we love these pies and we don't know when we're coming back. Can we please have heaps? We will pay. I don't want free pies. I just want lots of them. Get to the this is going to get good. So get to the pie mechanic. Very, very hungover on Saturday morning. Mate.
I promise it's getting good.
No, it's going to get good. Trust me. If it's not good now, it's going to get good. Get to the pie mechanic Saturday morning. Very, very hungover. 5-hour drive in front of us. So we fuel up with some fresh hot pies. And then I say to the lovely lady behind the counter, we'll just order for Josh. We'll just pay for all that together. First thing she goes, Adam will not take any money from you for the pies. There was fucking no joke, the thick end of 50 pies there.
Did she try and knock back the freshie as well, or did she let you pay for the freshie?
We paid for our freshies, I believe. I actually don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
I can't remember.
50 pies. She goes, the life mechanic doesn't want your money.
He wouldn't take our money. And I said, that's absurd. That's absurd. Second thing that happens, she comes out with a wrapped parcel, almost a present. I have a video of this, which I'll send you. So I'll put it in the newsroom too. A big wrapped gift that looked like a picture.
Yeah.
And she said, by the way, this is from Adam as well. And I said, you're joking. And it's a gift. And I said, wow, okay. She goes, if you don't mind, can you open it and I'll film it and send it to him, his reaction. I have it here.
You have the gift.
I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. So I was super hungover and I was already pumped about the pies. So I start tearing into this Prezi and I have it here now if you're on YouTube. It is a So I didn't realize at the time it's a Nickelback poster. Now you can see this if you're on YouTube. It's a Nickelback.
Chad's there looking dead into our souls.
It's a poster for the Silver Side Up album featuring the single "How You Remind Me" out now. So it's a vintage Nickelback poster.
Yeah.
Did not fucking realize it's signed.
This shit is signed. It's not printed on there. This is from the boys.
So he giving me a signed nickel, bro. So I'm in Uralla getting 50 of arguably the best pies in the country, and then the fucking cunt has given me a signed Nickelback poster.
Oh my god!
So it's like I cannot express to you how fucking blown away I was by this thing. This is gonna go on here too, by the way. That's why I brought it in. I'd like it to be part of the show.
Yeah, of course. We'll get it up later, but that is going up, mate.
So he's given me
Life Mechanic. You are the man.
He's given me a signed Nickelback poster and these pies, which and that's what I wanted to ask you. So I brought a heap back, and now like I can eat a lot of them, but I can only eat so many. So now I want to give them to people and be like, I want reassurance of how good they are.
Yeah.
Because I fucking think these things are the shit. What did you think? Because I gave you a few. Talk to me. What did you get? I can't remember what I gave you first.
Bro, I still don't know what they were.
Did I send you the chart?
I was too stupid. I was looking at ones I thought it was one, and then by the time I cooked it, it wasn't the one I thought it was.
More importantly, what did your palate think?
Bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking nice.
Yeah, bro.
They're fucking nice. I was skeptic about how I was cooking them. I was checking them, let them in, go a bit longer.
You can't really go wrong.
I wound up with 2 chicken pies, which I don't normally eat.
Fuck, I wish I'd give you. I'll bring you a plain one.
Yeah.
The plain's like it's the best.
I've never had one, but I was like, I'm just going to eat these. Bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And like nice, big, thick bits of chicken.
The meat in them is insane. The pastries. I mean, I appreciate if you're listening to this podcast, you've heard me suck this bloke off a few times now. I apologise. He needs another good sucking for this. Like, they're amazing.
If I didn't appreciate Life Mechanics so much, like you could get some quid for that poster, bro.
It's fucking freaky. So, and then I said, where did you get this from?
Yeah.
And I don't exactly remember, but I think he said he used to work at the uni and they had bands. Did bands perform at the uni or something like that?
Must.
I don't know if Nickelback played there or it maybe just came across his desk because he was working in that space. I'm not sure. But so now the show has a signed Nickelback poster, which is just... That's fucking unbelievable.
Hey.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
Our friend, potentially current mascot of the show, Life Mechanic, I wouldn't be surprised if somehow you've come across Drake. Any Drake memorabilia, send it in. Send it in.
You can try. You know what?
I'm getting greedy. Is there anything this man can't do?
It sounds stupid. He's the sort of bloke that'll hear that and be like, yeah, I don't, but I can get it.
I feel like we've got our own like fucking godfather in the Life Mechanic.
He's a dad. He's definitely a dad figure for me. He's the fucking man. So that was like a spectacular Saturday, to which I then hit the lounge. I had a mate's wet the head that I didn't go to because I was so hungover and fucked from the drive. I actually got a funny feeling they're going to dial in and give me fucking heaps of curry about that, which is fair enough too. We'll get to that in the dial-ins. But yeah, like sick. And then just the fucking sky fell in today at work. It was just one of them things. It was like, it went like I already knew I had a bad day. Things just didn't go to plan from fucking 6:30 this morning. Oh, bang, fucked. And then the last thing I did today was blow a hose on the truck, blow a tire, like literally on the way. So finally got everything done. Already pushed you back 2 hours. Thought I was fucking finally getting it done. Bang, blew a hose on the truck, blew a tyre on the truck, then was leaving the keys out for the mechanic who's coming to see the truck right now, locked them in the fucking wrong toolbox, which I then couldn't get out. So I had to bend, like just catastrophic.
Remember that?
So funny.
Remember that you said it's like, if you have a sober weekend, you're flying.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just like you got on the piss, you enjoyed yourself, and the work gods went, oh well, you paid the price.
To be fair, it didn't, like it's Thursday, so like it hasn't been
a pretty good week.
Hasn't been a catastrophic week, but today, oh boy, tomorrow's not looking much better.
And it wouldn't have happened if you didn't drink on the weekend. Simple as that.
I think that's how it works. But I don't know. I put it down to it's just what it is, mate. It's just meant to test you. So that was my week. A couple of things I also wanted to bring to the attention of the pod that have made me happy. The newsroom, Daily Blue Newsroom Facebook group. Tell you every fucking week. Getting sick of telling you. Get in there.
Nearly 900 of yous. No, more than 900.
We're getting close to fucking Grandino. Fucking childish Grandino.
Nice.
There's some nice lawn porn floating around in the newsroom.
Yeah.
Which is my lawn's looking, I wanted to put a photo of mine because of the rain and sun we've had.
Yeah.
Mine is It looks like a housing commission. It's fucked.
There's fuck all chance my lawn was getting in there.
I might put one in just to be funny tomorrow because it's fucked. But some of you guys in there have got some very beautiful lawns, and I'm impressed.
Yeah. Oh, fucking oath. So someone, sorry mate, I don't have your name on me. I'm not going to be able to get it up quick enough, but I appreciate you putting in there. Said I've got the best lawn in the newsroom. Looking for some rebuttals.
I like throwing down the gauntlet like that too, like backing yourself, but also. I saw that post and I was like, this will be interesting. It'll go one or two ways. It'll be a fizzer, or people are going to go, no, you don't, cunt. I do. and which is what happened. People like, it was cool. People like being respectful, like, oh yeah, this is mine.
And I use this mower. And
it was nice. It was really healthy
camaraderie.
Yeah, and lawns too. It was good to see.
I actually think the people spoke. My mate, who I used to work with back when I was in the factory, fucking great bloke, and he loves a pod. Shout out Timmy. He goes, this is my lawn, and the fucking people got around him, and I was just so proud of him, I was like, oh, fuck, I used to work with him.
Like a proud dad.
Yeah, he could be my dad, but he's a fucking man.
That was nice. I like the lawn porn in the newsroom.
Yeah.
That was very good. So thank you everyone for because normally in the same breath, there was also a video of a guy shitting out of a tree.
He asked if he could put that in.
No, it's fine.
No, but you remember, that was actually a dial-in.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah,
I'm happy for it to be there, but it's very funny.
The juxtaposition of it all. Yeah.
We've got some nice, healthy, like lawn banter, and then a dude crapping out of a tree.
Healthy poos.
Yeah. So if all that sort of sounds like it might interest you, Daily Blue Newsroom Facebook group. If that sounds like something that you like, lawn porn or guys crapping out of trees.
Did you say you found a great rort?
Fuck me. Get a load of this.
Do you have to tread lightly?
Tread very lightly.
Yeah.
Because they're people I know. I
can't be fucked to bleep much, mate. So
I'm not going to say, there'll be no names. I'm not even going to say what industry they work in. I'll just tell you this. One bloke is the supervisor. One bloke is the employee in a team.
Yep.
The supervisor is signing the employee off for hours he hasn't done. And then they're splitting the money and going drinking with it at Christmas. And I was like, that's nuts. That's awesome. They work for a big company. And I was like, that's sick. That's wild. That's so fucking illegal. I like it.
Yeah, that's did you get their permission to even talk about it?
Enough. I said I would keep it loose enough that you can't. You don't know.
No. 100%. That's fair.
I don't even say they're blokes. They could be girls.
I think that's a rort.
It's just, again, the lines between a rort and just common fraud and theft.
Yeah.
There's a blurry space, mate. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if I can stamp that.
I don't know if I can stamp it, but I thought it needed to come to the show's attention. That is fucking nuts. And they're just splitting it and going boozing with it at Christmas.
I had a crazy half merch idea that we could not do for a good while, but a Wide World of Rorts book.
Yeah, for sure.
And we just have what is a rort, what definition of a rort, definition of a scam, and potential rorts that people can use at ambiguous businesses.
Yeah, and ones that people have brought to us, obviously. Yeah. And we could do we could do an audio book. We could do like a very short audio book.
Yeah.
Well, Life Mechanic has published audio books about kids' financial literacy, and they're only like 10 minutes long. So we could do an audio book about rorting.
Yeah.
Never say never. Anyway.
Oh, I won't.
If it's good enough for the Life Mechanic, it's good enough for me and you.
Fucking oath, mate.
Gabe, that's a good catch up. Do you have anything else to fucking catch up on?
No, mate. That's all I've got. I'm excited to fucking rip into the news.
So am I. This is gonna be for a late start. This could be one of our longest steps.
I might get another beer.
Get a beer and let's do some news.
Bluey, I stumbled upon a video the week just gone. We were just mentioning that Mr. Beast did a Squid Game video back in the day.
Big YouTuber. The biggest.
Yeah.
He's the biggest YouTuber.
I think he's got the second most subscribers now. He recently did an insane video that I actually heard was in the works for ages. He was paying a man $10,000 every day that he could stay inside a grocery store that he built.
So they're like build a fake, probably pretty realistic grocery store and just lock the guy in it.
Yep. And said, you can leave whenever you want. Drew a big red line around it, but the amount of days you stay in here, I'll give you $10,000 every day.
I did it like full of groceries.
Full of groceries.
Getting restocked. Then trucks coming and dropping off more food.
They weren't restocking it. He was the kicker. Every day he had to sell them $10,000 worth of groceries. So he's slowly diminishing things that are inside of it.
But he didn't have to like spruik the groceries. He didn't have to like hey, come and buy 10 chickens.
No.
They would just buy 10 grand's worth.
Yeah, he had to pick what he wanted to get rid of, like be strategic about what he wanted to get rid of and stuff like that.
Right. How'd he go?
I think he made it 48 days or something.
Fuck me, that's $500,000.
Yeah, nearly. I think maybe he got just a bit under that. But like he started going loopy. Another kicker was that he stopped paying electricity. So eventually the electricity cut off on him. And so then now he's having to sell all the frozen food. He like set up like a cool base. He had a forklift and shit.
Fuck that, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Hectic. That's loose.
He ended up setting up a pool in there.
Yeah.
Accidentally knocked it with the forklift at one point, so it nearly flooded the fucking thing.
Nice.
It's an insane video. He did a crazy concept too.
Yeah, I remember seeing him on Rogan, and he was talking about he makes so much money from these videos, but he spends so much. His profit margins are like, if he makes $5 million from a video, he spends 4.8 on the next video. Like he doesn't make as much money. He's still very wealthy, obviously. Yeah. But they just go fucking balls to the wall with everything.
His chocky's in some servos here now too.
It's okay.
Yeah, I agree.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Kind of tasted like shit Easter chocolate.
Yeah,
but
cheap.
it was a little bit addictive. But
it's American chocolate.
Yeah.
It's not nice Belgian. Talking about nice chocky Woolies. I don't like buying Woolies brand. Obviously, you like to. But
Woolies brand.
You know, like what I mean. Like they do like Woolies brand and Coles brand stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper. They can undercut the fucking big guy. They do this fucking Belgian chocolate.
And it is the Woolies brand.
Holy fuck, it's good, cunt.
Yeah.
And it's like $2 too. It's fucking holy shit.
So you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that because there's probably been a fucking decent change in the game. Growing up, when you got the cheap shit, it was shit.
Yeah.
Like you're getting the Coles brand, the black and gold or whatever, and like it was actually bad. Now, I think you're right. They've probably stepped their game up and are undercutting other businesses.
That's the hard thing because it is a decent product, and like you say, you'd pay less, you'd get less, but you're spending less. Now it's like the fucking quality's there, which is scary for the fucking farmers and shit.
Yep,
not good, but also try and let me know what you think.
Before we get into a whole tangent about that again.
Yes, back to Mr. Beast.
How many days do you think you could last? What would you get rid of first, do you think? It had he sold like TVs and shit first, like a few big things, obviously.
Yeah.
That you're not going to use.
The first aisle that would go for me is the aisle that has all the thermoses and drink bottles and shit in it.
Yeah.
For like $50.
Yep.
Like who's picking them up? Obviously, you only need Soulcat. Shout out Soulcat. That's if you're going for a thermos. That's all
Daily
you need.
Blue. Check it.
Code Daily Blue. Talking about Soulcat too, just to go off on a quick tangent. The heat is scaring the fuck out of me at the moment. I drank my Soulcat. This is no word of a lie. 4 times today. It's a 1.9 litre bottle.
Oh, you pumped the whole thing.
I drank it 4 times. I pissed when I got home just before I came here. My piss was fluorescent. I'm so dehydrated.
Yeah.
But that's not to say Soulcat wasn't doing its job.
No.
It couldn't have done any more.
It's you were doing your job on the weekend.
Anyway, back to that's the first thing I'd get rid of would be that aisle with all the fucking cookware. Oh, no. Can you cook in there?
Yeah, he set up like a barbecue.
Okay, so maybe I keep a little bit of cookware, like tongs and a few pans and shit, but then fucking everything else can go.
He doesn't get a bed. Like he had to make his own bed.
What do you use?
Like he kind of initially he like stacked up a bunch of toilet rolls and shit, and like maybe like I don't know planted
roast chooks for pillows.
Yeah, but then like he upgraded his thing again. Like it was cool to see like what that situation does to someone.
Bit of ingenuity. Yeah. Have you watched that show Alone?
I haven't.
On SBS On Demand, that's like the opposite. They just dump him in the bush with nothing and see him get creative. That's cool. And people fucking flip out on that.
Similar kind of vibe.
Similar, but this guy's got everything. That's nice. How long would I last?
He has kids and shit too.
That'd be hard.
Yeah.
I have nothing like that.
No.
I would love to be by myself. So I eat most things. I don't really eat seafood. I eat like every supermarket is sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know. 48 days sounds like a long time.
Obviously, you're keeping food as long as you can.
Was he by himself too? Like, how much interaction did he have with Mr. Beast and that?
Mostly once a day. Once a day, him and the crew would kind of come in for a bit.
That could be enough for me.
They'd push a trolley in. Then one day, they kind of left him there and they like wheeled the money in with like a robot. And so like he's gone a whole day with like no social interaction and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, you think you'd be okay, but it probably would be pretty tough, like the no social interaction thing.
Fast.
Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'd last that long.
Maybe you could. You know what you could do? You could look for some books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they? There's fucking. I tell you what, there is the magazine aisle.
Yeah.
Just launch into like Women's Weekly and stuff. Like Who magazine.
She's such a bitch.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, fuck. I don't think I'd do that long.
No.
I think I'd love it, and then I think I'd fucking novelty'd wear off pretty quick.
He said he was like going for a meal, and then he like started doing the math about how he'd spend the money in that, and just said, "Fucking calling it."
Yeah, that's $500,000. There's not a lot. I mean, yeah, there is, but you can't do with $500,000 that you couldn't do with a mill. Like, I mean, you could buy a whole house. Okay, you can buy fucking most of a house for $500,000.
And in America, houses are probably a bit cheaper. I think. Let me know if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure we just got the most.
We do have a few
American
listeners. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good for Mr. Beast.
Insane.
I hope he does well. Hope it works out for him.
We're rooting for you, Jimmy.
Hope it works out for him.
Blue, you've been known to and fro, mostly fro on the younger generation than yours.
Definitely mostly fro.
You know, there's a lot of young lingo getting around. Do you have any that you know off the top of your head, or any that you hate?
Dome springs to mind. Cap. We've just started, ironically, using cap in the footy chat.
Nah.
In our footy group chat, we've just started using cap emojis when we think the boys are talking shit.
Yeah,
which is fun.
But then it's not ironic anymore. That's how it starts, mate. You start using it ironically, then you're just using it, and then the cycle continues.
Well, I beg to differ, but
anyway, you're a bit late on cap, to be honest.
That's what I mean. So it's ironic.
Yeah.
If I was using it when it was cool.
I'll be honest. I say cap sometimes. Shocked to no one probably listening.
Cap. That's cap.
What was your favourite word of the year? I got a
favourite word. I don't know if I have one. Sorry, mate. What?
I got a list here of the Oxford University's word of the year for 2023.
Shout out Oxford University.
I'm trying to think. What's a word you say a lot?
Fuck me, cunt.
Fuck me, cunt.
Something I say a lot. There's 2 words you told me not to say on this podcast, so we could edit it quickly.
No.
They start with F and P.
Yeah.
But I don't say them a lot.
Frankenstein and peace.
And peace.
Riz is Oxford's word of the year for 2023. Surely you've heard of Riz.
So Riz, I understand Riz to mean, like, is that when you're good at tuning birds?
Yeah, game.
Yeah.
Some people speculate.
One of the
funniest.
What's it short for?
Charisma. Some people speculate.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
I like, see there, if you could give me like, it's short for, or it's a shorter version of, or something, like a bit of context to it.
Yep.
But when it's just a word like cap, like where's cap, like what's cap? Why is it cap? What's that mean?
I guess, good point.
I need, like, if you can explain to me why it is what it is, I'm like, okay. But like if Riz is short for charisma, then I'll play on.
But yeah, okay. But if it's come from nowhere.
But if it's just cap because it's a cool thing to say, it's like, well, that's fucking bullshit. But if we call it Riz because it's short for charisma, like, it's still stupid, but I get it.
I think it was just more of a word, and some people said
someone's adjusted it to after the fact.
That's the impression I have.
Okay, yeah.
Other finalists that ultimately did not land the word of the year distinction include prompt, situationship, and swifty.
So they're just words that people use, and they're...
Well, situationship.
I'm not fucking joking. You saying it just now is the first time I've heard it. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
I've never heard that before.
It's more of just like, you know, when like people are just kind of like fucking on and off,
it's
friends
convenient.
and benefits kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like you don't know if you're together or not.
Yeah, I've never heard it before.
That's situationship. Prompt is just a normal word.
Prompt is like that's been in the
unless I'm missing
for a long
something on
time.
that.
It might mean something else.
I've got something that's really going to piss you off too. Swifty, Taylor Swift fans,
Of course.
you know of that.
Of course.
Shortlist also had beige flag, de-influencing, what the fuck, parasocial, and heat dome.
And
what the fuck is heat dome?
What do you mean heat, like H-E-A-T?
Yeah.
Heat
This is
dome.
when you're getting that fire dome.
Hothead.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be someone who's a hothead, surely.
Oh, when you're getting that fire dome. Here's a word. This isn't in the fucking thing I'm reading, but I think will piss you off because it pissed me off. An adaptation of a normal word that's been getting around.
Yeah.
Instead of delusional, people are just saying delulu.
Yeah, you're right. That's fucking annoyed me.
I fucking fucking hate it.
Who says that?
I've seen it on a couple podcasts. I saw a chick say it on Love Island.
It better not be. If anyone at the podcast Royale is using that, I want to fight them. That's fucking crap.
Maybe just envision that the Almost a Man boys are saying that.
He's saying to Lulu, fucking take his head off.
It just sucks, doesn't it?
That's
That one simply sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking garbage.
Surely Dome's better than that.
Oh, I don't know, eh? I do, going back to Riz, again, the Instagram comments is like one of my favorite. Like when someone posts a fucking crap video and the
Hate
Instagram,
from Turkey.
yeah, like just people hating in the comments is like, it's my favorite thing to do. Is just, there's some fucking comedic geniuses in the comment section.
So toxic, but so funny.
Oh, it's great. And there's a guy posted like really crap music and he's like talking about getting girls and stuff. And someone commented saying, hey, this guy plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. I was like, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah. All those words are used by like fucking idiots. That's it. Like they're just, they're not words.
They're just not. They're just saying, oh, mate, if you only knew the half of it, like there's people making songs out of a piss take of these like new words. Hey, do you know the term gyat? Gyat?
No.
I should do a test with you one day.
100%.
Let's do that.
100%. Maybe like pick like 5 every week.
Yeah.
And just run them by me.
Yep.
And just watch me get upset more and more with every word.
Just and you have to guess what you think.
What do I think it is? 100%.
Yeah, we'll do that one day.
Yeah, 100. We'll do it next week.
Yep.
100%. Get 5 of these fucking, and watch me try and guess, and then watch how annoyed I get when you tell me what it means.
Yeah, that's good.
That's great.
I'll be one for the Instagram.
Look at that, guys. Planning the show while we're doing it. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Professional.
This is a fucking real professional outfit you're listening to here.
You got that to look forward to, unless we forget, which is also plausible.
There's every chance. I'll put in the notes right now. Planning the show. All right, Gabe, this next story is both relevant to the show and topical because of this time of year. This one comes to us from my birth country, actually, the United Kingdom. Brutal on the nose. Shoppers warned about smelly Minga cheese on Asda's shelves this Christmas. Now, Asda is a supermarket chain over there, sort of like Aldi.
Yeah.
Woolies, Aldi, kind of in between. The Minga, this is what this cheese is called. Now, if you're not familiar with the term Minga, Minger, is a term to use.
Just a chick who's gross, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a derogatory term for an unattractive woman, which I would never use.
Is it Sacha Baron Cohen? What?
Yeah,
it's one of these cases.
Ali G.
It's Ali G. Way too many Mingers.
Too many Mingers. The Minga is also the name of this a pungent cheese that is runny when it's ripe. And it's just too much for some of the people. The creator that's fucking made this cheese has tipped up the punters. A cheese that's been dubbed brutal on the nose is going to be on the shelves in Asda. Now, I obviously brought this to the show. You are a connoisseur of the cheese.
Known cheese lover.
Known cheese lover. Now, I'm not by any means a cheese connoisseur. Like, blue cheese is too much for me. You know, you see blue cheese on a charcuterie board or whatever. Not for me. This sort of stuff, who's buying that? If they're telling you it's fucked, like who? I mean, someone might like it, but they're putting it in fucking supermarkets.
Yeah, so like in that being the case, you're assuming it's getting bought at least some sort of a regular basis.
Yeah, the guy who made it was on Sky News, and he said it smells like something's gone badly wrong.
The guy who made it.
The guy who made the cheese. Like, what are you trying to sell it for? This is Rory Stone, the cheesemaker. He looks like a bit of a sick bit of gear.
Is that the cheese?
I don't know if that's it.
I fucking hate the cheese has mold on it, bro. Why do people do that?
The smell is intentional. He's told the punters, I've always been a fan of very loud, smelly cheeses, and the French have always been great at producing them. So we're basically copying them.
Yeah. A lot of people went upset at me regarding the YouTube and other things. They'd be like, righto, Gabe should eat a block of cheese as the punishment. I've seen that multiple times.
First of all, guys, there's no punishment. He didn't do anything wrong. Get that out of your heads right now.
Yeah.
It's fucking, here's how this works, by the way. Here's another peek behind the curtain. Sorry, I've been drinking. I'm very tired.
Mate, let them know.
Here's what happens. We finish the show. I go on my merry way. Gabe sits up here. The audio goes out. Then is it called rendering?
Yeah.
Sorry to use a fucking
nice one. That should be the 2023 word of the year.
I'm in the biz. He renders the YouTube, uploads it overnight because you get long, generous episodes and it takes a long time.
Yep.
He gets up, uploads it, and that's it. something in that like Gabe does everything he has to do.
Yeah.
And then the show, and then something, again, I don't want to...
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thanks for having my back, mate.
Gabe, it's not Gabe's fault. And he won't be eating any cheese unless I get a roll of this Minga.
Yeah. If we get a hold of the Minga, maybe I'll have a bite for the people.
He's going to eat the whole thing.
Do you think that like calling chicks Mingas came from, or did he name... Is Minga a type of cheese before this cheese?
Nah, Minga is, as well as being used to describe less attractive women,
Minga.
It is also a term to be like, if you took your shoes off and they stank, you go, oh, that's minging.
That's minging, yeah.
That's fucking minging. Like, so it's just meant to be, it's a stinker.
Yeah,
it's a stinker, basically. So anyway, all our UK listeners, if anyone, actually, we've got our mate Alex that's in the UK. Please, okay, if you don't want to, don't do it. But if you could go and get...
I love the way you kind of look at me for approval when you're about to ask for something.
Well, I don't like... It's the same with the guys that ring up and sing. I don't want to ask them to do it.
But, you want to do it.
But I fucking love it when they do it.
Yeah.
So I am going to ask.
Yeah.
Alex, if you're listening to this in the UK, can you please go and get a roll of this Minga and eat it on camera and fucking film it and we'll play it on the pod? Because this sounds horrendous. I want to see if it's as bad as they say.
Rip in.
You don't have to do that, obviously, but I would love it.
I should have said this on the last story, but because you're telling me about the origin of the word Minga and that, I realised that I've been saying a word wrong for a really long time. And
Gabe, I got something to tell you, mate. You say a lot of words wrong.
Yeah, I know. But this one...
Lamb madras.
Yeah, madras.
There was another one too early on.
Yeah, I don't remember. There's plenty. And I'll probably
I
say plenty.
You remember.
I actually don't.
You remember.
It was the same episode, though, as the madras one.
Yeah. What else have you been saying wrong?
So when you're really in love with someone and you're have your road tinted glasses on, you were like...
Did you say road tinted glasses?
Rose tinted.
You did say road. Yeah, okay, I thought that was it.
No, I've been saying road tinted glasses.
I thought that was it just then.
No, that would be worse.
Yeah, I was like, dude.
I don't think this one's that crazy.
I'll be the judge of that.
I used to think so you know when you feel smitten?
Yes.
I thought you were smittened.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
But it is.
But it's wrong.
It is wrong.
Which annoys me because even when I say it, I'm like, oh, you feel smitten. That sounds more correct than you are smitten. I hate saying it. I hate saying you were smitten. That feels so wrong to me.
It is. It's not that bad. It's still not great.
Yeah. And
also how often he's saying it anyway.
Yeah. Once a week at least.
Daily.
Yeah.
So your partner every morning, I'm fucking smitten by you.
I'm smitten by
Anyway,
you.
the Minga out there now for Christmas, guys. Go and treat yourselves to a fucking log of the Minga.
Treat yourself to a Minga on the weekend.
Treat yourself to a Minga. I know plenty of yous fucking do anyway. All right, guys. Gabe, guys. All right, guys. This story will make you laugh and also make you feel a bit proud. Escaped kangaroo captured after punching Canadian officer.
Canadians are normally nice people, but shout out to the kangaroo for just ripping in.
I mean, they're part of the Commonwealth, so they are kind of our brothers and sisters in a way, but this roo saw otherwise. A kangaroo that escaped its handlers during transport to a new home was captured on Monday east of Toronto. That's Toronto, Canada, obviously. After a weekend in the wild, got out and had a bit, stretched his legs for a bit, but not before delivering a punch in the face to one of the officers who brought her run to an end.
It is fucking funny that you just forget that kangaroos actually punch.
They're beasts, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking beasts. The big reflex. The female kangaroo hopped over her handlers late on Thursday during a rest stop. Yeah, it's a girl-roo. At the Oshawa Zoo and Fun Farm in Ontario. The park supervisor and head keeper told CBC. So it boosted it, got out for a day. They tried to catch it, and this thing went whack. It's not a huge roo. She's not a huge girl.
No, she's a little thing.
Packs a punch.
Do kangaroos live anywhere outside of Australia?
Couldn't tell you.
Minus zoos, yeah. I assume not.
Wildlife, not my area of expertise.
I assume not, right?
I fucking would have thought Canada would have been a bit cold for these guys.
Also reasonable. That's also a reasonable thought.
Don't know a lot about marsupials, roos, etc. I don't know. Canada is fucking blisteringly cold.
You been?
No, I've got one of the fellas that work with us. I read. One of the fellas that work with us just moved over there to do a ski season. Mate, it gets to fucking minus 20. It's fucking very, very cold. Yeah,
they must be in a proper sanctuary kind of thing.
You would have thought if you'd have got out, what is it now? What's coming into our summer, so it must be cold there. It must be going the other way. Yeah. It did well to survive. I don't know. I don't know what kangaroos can do in the cold. I'm not sure. But it's good that it punched the keeper. I like that.
And it's motivating us for our boxing journey.
Yeah. I mean, we should get some roos on our fucking gloves or something.
Yeah, don't. Look, yeah, we represent Australia for some reason.
Yeah.
The Roo's got blue boxing gloves on. I've been doing some running.
That's good.
Yeah, you know that park where like the Hamo Ducks play? Mm-hmm. I've been running there and back. Is that all right?
Mate, just do anything.
Yeah, but like, is that, I keep getting Strava and I keep forgetting to put the cunt on.
Mate, you're doing something.
Yeah.
It's better than doing nothing, trust me.
I've gone 3 days in a row.
That's great.
Yeah.
Right, don't overload it. Just do like day on, day off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but because we're not boxing, I'm like, and I've been needing to do some exercise anyway, and I'm like, now I've got the boxing, I'm like, nah, mate,
it's going to ramp up. It's going to ramp up in the new year.
I love sweating. Is that weird?
Fuck, I done some sweating today. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's good to get a sweat on. It's very good for you.
It makes me feel accomplished.
Yeah. It's good to do a bit of hard work. I fucking am terrified about how hot this summer's going to be.
Yeah. Well,
like, I'm genuinely like, the heat today, and it's meant to be hotter tomorrow, Friday, when this comes out, is meant to be like close to 40. And I think it was like mid-30s today. And I was genuinely like, fuck, I'm in huge trouble this summer. I haven't felt like this before. I was like...
You got a bit of anxiety.
I was like, it crossed my mind. I was like, if the whole summer's going to... Because it's only started December. There's like 3 more months of this.
We're like fucking 3 days in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, if I've got 12 to 16 to 18 weeks of this, I'm in fucking deep shit. And I haven't felt like that before.
Oh, mate, you fucking work your ass off. Like,
but it was like scary. No, I don't mind normally, but the heat is fucking like... I was like, holy fuck.
You're touching steel beams, bro.
Anyone who's working outside at the moment will know what I'm talking about right now. Like, it's fucking daunting.
I do a little bit of outside work, but like not hard.
But even still being in it, you're like, I'd give me the cold every day of the week. I'd rather a 5 a.m. start and fucking 8 degrees every day of the week.
If I was doing what you do, maybe I'd feel differently, but I do prefer the heat. I like it, mate. Your drinks are better. You can go. I like being outside. I like tanning. I like going to the beach.
But I like when it's cold, you can always warm up. Like when it's cold, you can always warm up. When it's hot, you can't always cool down. Like if you're at work and it's cold, you can go like, okay, beanie, extra jumper, I'm putting fucking skins on today, whatever. You can always, but when it's hot, you're fucking hot.
And here's another thing where you're right. A hot shower always does the trick. Cold shower aren't that cold sometimes. Well, if you go max cold and it's not doing it.
The pipes are fucking...
Exactly.
Like, it's scary.
Yeah.
If your tank's fucking in the sun, and they're like, this is going to be a hot summer. Do you know what I do love in the summertime in this country? When you've had like fucking 4 or 5 real bad hot days and then you get a hellstorm. Like you get a nice... And I'm not talking... Like, I apologise for anyone that's listening in Queensland that gets cyclones or whatever. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the nice ones we get on the coast here where you just get like fucking...
Kidding.
What'd you say?
I said that's what you just get.
Yeah,
Queensland.
That's for fucking beating us 8
That's for the 8 in a row.
That's for 8 in a row, you fucking dogs. You just get like a bit... I love battening down the hatches at home, just watching a storm roll in and just going... Fuck yeah. And then getting like a day of relief and then it's back to hot again.
But like seriously, when it gets to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like how thirsty are you, butt?
Oh, mate.
Nothing like the weather. And I know it's not an original thought, but like you just dream of sinking piss with your mates.
It's also grim that like the podcast got to the stage where we're talking about the weather. I acknowledge that.
Not true.
It's
a bit more interesting than normal weather.
It is unseasonably warm. It does need referencing this warmth. You are 100% correct, mate.
And the kangaroos are in danger from it, mate, to bring it back to the kangaroos.
Well, the roo, we were talking about how they deal in the heat.
That roo's probably laughing, the one in Canada.
It's probably going like, yeah, I love it here. It's fucking so hot back home, cunt. I'm the luckiest roo in the world.
Yeah, fucking us.
Because I bet you know why it punched the trainer? Because...
It's trying to take it home.
No, the trainer's trying to take it back to a heated enclosure. And it's like, no, I'm fucking hot. I want to be out here in the snow.
I want to go for a ski.
I've got a sick coat that's keeping me warm.
Yeah.
Beat it. Bang.
Bounces away.
Guys, apologies. The podcast's a bit fucking more retarded than usual.
I'm having fun.
I'm having a ball. Yeah. I just don't know how good it is to listen to. Whatever. I'm sure we'll see you in the downloads in the newsroom.
Shouts to all the new guys listening too. The numbers are slowly growing.
Yeah, there is some... Yeah, it's going great, Gabe. We don't need to... We keep sucking ourselves off every week.
I'm sucking them off.
We're sucking them off.
Yeah.
And we'll suck ourselves off too. Love you guys.
Next story. Rapper / OnlyFans demon Ruby Rose shares desperate texts from her number one OnlyFans spender.
Was she a rapper?
She
was a DJ.
Yeah, okay. Is this the same chick? Is that who you've seen?
No.
I think Ruby Rose is
Ruby Rose is Australian.
Yeah, see, that's a different Ruby Rose.
Okay, so this was in our show notes, and I was picturing Australian Ruby Rose, lesbian. I think she's the nephew or relation to Lionel Rose, the Indigenous boxer.
Okay.
She's cool. She was in one of the John Wicks too. She's fucking cool. That's not who I thought it was.
That's not her.
This is a different Ruby Rose. Thank you for clarifying.
Have a look at that unit. And I'm going to scroll these texts and read them out to you in a sec.
Is this guy the number one?
So he's ran into her. He's been a number one fan. I think he spent over $60,000 on her. Chuck us that.
He's just quickly. He's wearing a T-shirt that says "If I die, delete browser history."
Yeah, next to his essentially favorite porn star, he's been fucking.
What sort of content she tossing up? Did she like? Is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think
you probably got a fair idea. I probably need. I don't know why I asked. I probably got a fair idea what it might be.
Anyway, he must have somehow got her number. Because he spent a fuck ton of money on her.
Yeah.
And B, because he somehow ran into her. I assume not an accident.
There's no way that was an accident.
His contact in her phone is Brandon Weird OF fan. These are all messages from him. What are you doing tonight? Why aren't you answering me? I thought we had a genuine connection. Ruby, why aren't you answering me? I've invested so much money into our relationship. And these are all separate messages. I'm in love with you. Why won't you love me? I even spent $30,000 more on you since we met because I thought we had something genuine and real. She's not replied since. Since everything I'm reading.
Yeah.
I will empty my bank account just to be with you. I will travel across the country just to randomly run into you again. I will never be over you. You are the love of my life.
This is very sad.
Total money spent, so over $60,000.
This is very sad.
It is. It's actually depressing.
Has she posted this to get him to stop, do you reckon?
Well, she's posted it.
Yeah, that's what I mean, to get him to knock it off. Or to get him to go harder.
It's fucking, she's being a little clout. Like, she's just using it for more clout. Because I've seen this story everywhere.
This sucks, bro.
He goes, surprise, what do you think? It took me almost 3 hours.
I got a tattooed on him?
Got her tattooed on him, bro.
This is very sad and scary.
And creepy. I'll send you 10 Bitcoin right now if you answer me.
Bitcoin's worth 62,000 Australian at the moment.
That is almost worth $400,000. All you have to do is respond to me with one word, Ruby. Please, I need your attention. I need to make sure my kitchen is safe.
His what? Kitchen?
His kitten. I need to make sure my kitten is safe. So obviously he calls her kitten.
I thought he was going to kill his cats if she didn't respond. That's what I thought.
And this is the final message. She's replied none. Bitcoin is one of the investments I was talking about on OnlyFans when you were asking me what I did to make so much money. I promise you it will be the best investment of your life. All you have to do is to react to one of my messages of mine. Please, I beg you. I cannot think to live without you.
This is very, very sad. Very, very sad.
Very sad. The fact, and she's put all of that out there for the wider public to see.
I mean, this is where we're at.
Yeah.
This is that. That's that space.
He's a bit of a cash pig, maybe. Maybe he likes feeling degraded.
Oi, that's also the thing too. He might be
into it.
Into like getting made to feel like a fucking complete simp.
I think that's what they call them, cash pigs, where they just love being used for their money.
Respect. If that's what you're into, respect.
I guess, right?
But I mean, he's doing a hell of a job.
Yeah.
He fucking must be really into it.
Yeah, she's really good at embarrassing him.
Yeah, and he's really good at making a fucking complete pussy out of himself.
Dude, imagine you could make that much money by just leaving someone on scene.
Oh my God.
And publicly shaming them.
Bro, imagine if we got those 10 Bitcoin before the fucking life mechanic tipped us up.
Oh, Ruby, please. I'll reply to him for fucking 10 Bitcoin.
Like, I'd do fucking anything for 10 Bitcoin.
Yeah, nearly anything.
400, Australian, last time checking is like 600 grand. What wouldn't you not reply? Like, firstly, she's an idiot for not replying.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that why you're in this game?
You would think so.
She might be dumber than we think. And I already thought she was a complete idiot.
You're making a very good point. I forgot to, but yeah, that is just bad business.
Yeah, like, aren't you?
Maybe she can squeeze him for a few more Bitcoins.
She knows, like, I can hold out, I can get 15 Bitcoins off this fucking cash pig. That's sad.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'm glad it wasn't our Ruby Rose. Because I did think it was the Australian Ruby Rose. And I was like, I don't know. Because she was like, cool actress, DJ. I saw her in John Wick. I was like, she rules. She's a bit of an athlete. I was like, she's cool. Then I was like, she's doing this. I was like,
God.
I mean, no disrespect to anyone doing it.
Nah. Oh, I'll tack this on the end here because it is OnlyFans related. Did you hear about the chicks who went to schoolies?
No.
A couple of Australian OnlyFans girls went to schoolies and were promoting that they were going, and they were fucking schoolies on camera.
What, rooting them?
Yep. That they were going to schoolies.
How old are the girls?
Like, yeah, maybe, I'm assuming high 20s. I'm not completely...
Fuck, actually, I heard one of the fucking blokes died. He got high-fived to death. I think I made that joke, though. It's not even my joke.
But you did. But yeah, so all the dudes weren't getting paid. They had to sign consent forms, and they were like fucking virgins. They were like finding virgins on
What is
schoolies.
going on?
Bro, it's like...
What is going on? Where was that when I was at school? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It is insane,
Also,
right?
not to sound... Imagine if blokes were doing that.
Yeah.
No, imagine if dudes were doing that.
Yeah.
That's fucking out of control.
Yeah.
But...
It just simply is different.
And I don't care. But obviously, it would be horrendous if guys were doing that. And it is awesome that the chicks were doing that.
Exactly. It is just
That's
that
just
simple.
how it is.
It just is that simple.
That's just how it is. Like, I don't know. That's
You have to say it. You have to say, man, if guys are doing that. But then obviously the second after you say it, you go...
As soon as I said it, I was like,
sense.
yeah, it's fucked. And it is awesome that the chicks are doing that.
Yeah.
As long as the guys are okay. Which I'm sure they're fucking stoked.
So and apparently, to their credit, the guys are welcome to say, ask them to take it down. Obviously, once they sell the video, they can't get it back off the people they sold
Yeah,
to,
it could be-
but they will no longer distribute it.
The only thing is when you're that age, so like 18 schoolies.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you're not
And
thinking...
inebriated within an inch of your life.
Yeah, abbreviated.
Sorry.
You're not thinking straight, and it is a... Fucking, yeah.
Hey, he's got more money than me. He needs to worry about getting bit, mate.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, good on old mate.
OnlyFans demons doing their thing.
That's fucking crazy. Guys, Christmas is just around the corner, or as our mates over at Manscaped like to call it, Ballsmas. That's because they do products that you can trim your balls with.
That's quite witty. The holidays are fast approaching, but what if I told you that the celebrations are starting early this year? It turns out the perfect gift does exist, and who else to bring it to you down your chimney than the leaders in below-the-waist grooming?
Keep calm and let your balls jingle this silly season with Manscaped's brand new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, featuring the new Lawnmower 5.0. Watch all your wishes and mistletoe kisses come true. That is very sleazy stuff. Look nice when you're going naughty by going to manscaped.com and using the code DailyBlue, that is all capitals, for 20% off and free shipping. You can unwrap the gift of smoothness this season with Manscaped. We need a personal endorsement. I enjoy shaving my pubic hair because it makes my penis look bigger, and I badly need all the help I can get in that department.
You and me both, mate. Guys, you can get 20% off and free shipping with the code DailyBlue, all caps, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping. How generous is that? At manscaped.com, and use the code DailyBlue, all caps. Manscaped. Get your jingle balls ready for Chrissy.
Guys, we're on track for some record-breaking temps this silly season. I'm talking the Mercury is going to be putting up some crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. And while you're not slugging schooners over the break, you may, or not, but you may want to enjoy some H2O.
Guys, the legends at Soulcat Designs...
And in the special instructions section of your cart, let the guys know what colour bottle opener that you'd like. You can choose from gold, silver, or black.
Soulcat Designs are Australian-owned and operated business that we are super pumped to be partnering with. Head over to soulcatdesigns.com, that's SOLKATT designs.com, and use the code DailyBlue, capital D, capital B, at the checkout.
Guys, close your eyes and come on a little journey with me.
They're closed.
Unless you're driving, obviously. Don't be a fucking idiot. It's the Christmas break. You got the test match on in the background and you've eaten the last of the Christmas ham and drunk your body weight in piss. You hate yourself. It's me every day. But you're getting peckish again, but you're all out of ham and you need a break from the shitty Christmas food. You reach into the fridge and grab yourself a freshly made, chef-prepared...
Oh, is this locally sourced?
It is locally sourced, Gabe.
Yes.
Microwave-ready feed that is going to give your pale, chubby body some badly needed nutrition. That is what you're going to get this festive season with our friends at Papa Macros.
Guys, you can open your eyes. Right now, Daily Blue weekly listeners can get 10% off their Papa Macros order when you use the code DailyBlue. That's capital D, capital B at the checkout. Head over to papamacros.com.au or hit the link in the show notes and use the code DailyBlue, capital D, capital B at the checkout. Thank you, Papa Macros.
Love you, Papa Macros. Breaking news, sincere apologies. There is no sporting news this week. There actually is, but I'm just sort of looking at it now. It's not overly interesting. And it is getting very late and I've had a bit too much to drink. So the sports news you were going to get, the World Series of Darts is coming to Wollongong. Now, darts is notoriously fun. I think that might be a fun thing to do and talk about, but we're not going to. And the other bit of sporting news I came up with this week was that Tottenham Hotspur fucked my multi in the punters club. I got a bad beat. I had a 4-leg multi in the punters. Last bet for the year too, looking to pump my tally up for the year. I had I had Arsenal v... Fuck, can't even remember who they played. I had them for the overs, and I had Tottenham v Man City. Man City to win for the overs. Tottenham scored a 91st minute equaliser. Tied the game up. Fuck my punters club bet. Also, if anyone's looking for get on board for a betting sponsor for next year, send them our way. Gamble responsibly.
Need something to take the edge off. Bilson's actually make cordials, very flash cordials. They're based in regional Victoria. They've moved into the grog market, as all smart cordial brands do.
Delicious.
This is lovely. I've had this before on the back end of a few sessions. Very sweet, right up my alley. Something I got on my forehead. Tastes exactly like fruit tingle lollies, if you remember those. Very, very good stuff. Very summery too. I'm going to give this a 8.1.
Yes! Yes!
He did it.
I fucking did it. And that one was real.
What are we, 24 episodes?
I don't know, but I've been honing in the last few weeks.
Yeah, you dialed in.
Yeah.
Normally, so what sometimes happens when we do these reviews is one time or another, Gabe will somehow see it before we play it to you guys.
Yeah.
And then he'll pretend to guess the right score because he obviously you want to. I do the same thing with Portnoy when I watch Portnoy's pizza reviews and I try and guess what he's going to get, and it is very satisfying. You fake it sometimes. You faked it a couple of times, but then you've admitted. You've admitted immediately. You can tell by that reaction. You just got it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think you just said 8-1, and I can't remember what I gave it. And I was like, it's an 8-2, but he's very close. And then I forgot it was an 8-1.
Yes.
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks, brother.
Fucking proud of you.
It's been a long journey. I've worked very hard to get to this moment. I want to thank my taste buds and my ears for gauging how well Bluey rates things. Bilsons are mad.
They are sick. They're very expensive.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're so expensive, but they're awesome. And they got the range is nuts.
Is it?
They do musk, lemon sherbet,
Bubble
green
gum?
apple. Mate, they do. If you can think of a fucking obscure lolly or flavour, they've probably, got a Bilson's can.
I'm going straight into the mic, you rank cunt.
People want to hear it.
But yeah, saved my King's Cup the second time I played. I was drinking Stone and Woods. One of the the misso was drinking them and her sister was drinking something else. All I could taste was the Bilson and I was so happy about it.
Yeah, they're really like out of control. They're really sweet, which I like. I got a fucking fair old sweet tooth.
If you can afford it and you want the yummies, I would be getting them.
I was a single can. I did not buy a 4 or a fucking carton, but it was a single can. Anyway, guys, that's this week's edition of Daily Blues Brews. Congratulations, Gabe.
Come on.
Guys, welcome back to the podcast. If you're new here, I know a lot of you are new here. This is the part of the pod where you get to get involved. It's the Daily Blue Dial-ins. We have on our social media platforms, Gabe X Thomas, Daily Blue News on Instagram, a link tree. If you hit that link tree, there is a section that says dial into the Daily Blue, something to that effect. You can hit that and it will bring you to a very cool speak pipe. You just record into that and you send us a voicemail.
You can give yourself a cool alias nickname, or you can say your name and you'll get a shout out.
You can just say
you want anonymity.
Nice.
Take it.
Nice.
If you don't want it, don't take it.
But it's basically just as part of the show where you can just ring up, literally talk about the weather, talk about your fucking footy team, whatever you want. Tell us the fucking podcast sucks.
Maybe try and avoid the weather.
We already covered that. Tell us the podcast fucking honks, just whatever. We love getting you guys involved in the show. This is your chance. This is this week's edition of the Daily Blue Dial-ins.
Who's it from? Any name?
Bluey.
No.
Gaby. Big Brontosaurus here.
Big Bront.
Just reflecting on the absolute perfect madness that Electric Callboy at the Horden the other night was. What an absolute fucking vibe and show to be part of. My question is, what concert or event have you been to that you are super hyped for and it still blew you away? Cheers, boys.
Brontosaurus, the Electric Callboy, I'm assuming you're a band. He saw it at the Horden Pavilion in Sydney.
Yeah, I have no idea who they are.
I don't know.
I was very thrown for a moment there.
I know the Horden well. I don't know Electric Callboy. Shout out to you, Brontosaurus. Sounds like that gig changed your life.
It does.
Love that. Had a few of those myself. One that comes to mind, very fortunate, been to a lot. I saw Wednesday night was State of Origin, I want to say game 2. Jimmy Maloney was playing, so it might have been 15, 16. Can't remember exactly. We got beat. That was the Wednesday. Thursday night was Amity Affliction at the Horden Pavilion. So, like, 2 of the great nights back to back. And it was Amity, like peak Amity.
Mad.
Really, really good. I also saw Eminem at the football stadium. That was fucking really, really good too.
Yeah, Eminem can perform.
And Rufus just recently as well, which was fucking outstanding.
Where I've fucked up is I've never gone to shows. I've only been to festivals, and I'm at that stage of my life where I'm going to transition into shows, I think, but I'm yet to go to one.
You don't get the full festivals are great. You don't get the full whoever it is you're going to see. You don't get the full, like, festivals that are like a 20-minute, 30-minute set. You go and see them.
And it's a fun experience, but you're not there for just the music.
You're getting a taste.
Yeah.
But you go and see them at like a nice little fucking sideshow or something.
I don't know what year it was, but I think it was a Listen Out. Skepta was fucking awesome. Also, I was in a crowd for one bit. I was when Sheck West was going off with Mo Bamba, and him and Juice also came out, Juice WRLD.
You said like 4 things there. I don't know what you meant. Sheck West, Mo Bamba.
You don't know the song Mo Bamba?
I would if I heard it, I'm sure.
It was like a huge song of the year.
You said Sheck West, Juice
WRLD?
Mo Bamba. Yeah, he's brown bread. R.I.P. Is he dead?
Yeah. So I got to see him perform for a bit, which was cool. Just a couple of awesome artists during it.
Nickelback. I saw Nickelback at the Newcastle Entertainment Centre.
And?
Sick. Only thing, they stopped serving piss as soon as they came out. That's on the entertainment centre. That's not on Chad and the boys.
Yeah, no.
That's not there. That's no problem. Thank you, Brontosaurus. Great start.
Blue, Gabe. Fuck's going on, cunts?
Not much.
Make my dinner here.
Yeah.
Make my
Just
dinner.
ringing up to tell you about something fucking amazing that I've just discovered. You ever heard of floppy bunny syndrome?
No.
Never.
No, not taking the piss. It's a fucking a disease that fucking bunnies get. My fucking missus got this beautiful little fucking rabbit, apparently. And it's fucking lived a happy life at my house. It was quite young and passed away at ripe old age of 2 weeks or something like that.
R.I.P.
Since we had the fucking thing. She's devastated. Fucking floppy bunny syndrome. Get your head around that one. Fucking rabbits.
All right, R.I.P. to that bunny.
So, just so we're clear, I just want to be clear on this. I thought he was going to ring up and talk about like a rabbit. Yeah, we should Google this.
I'm going to try and see what it is.
Thanks, mate. So I thought he was ringing up to say it was going to be like a cute. When he said shit you not, I was like, oh, it's going to be like they pass out. Like, when goats, you scare goats and they pass out?
Yep.
I thought it was going to be something like that, or like their ears flop, or I thought it was going to be something cute. So this is not cute. It obviously just causes them to die.
Floppy rabbit syndrome, black brackets, FRS, is considered an acute neurological condition characterized by sudden inability to hop around. So it's just a rabbit that can't jump.
Yeah, but didn't he say he's died at 2 weeks?
The muscles of the legs are sometimes...
Thought I sent you a message, just left it some other fucking random cunts.
He's fucked
through
up.
my Instagram, but wicked dog name, mate. Mate's got a dog. No word of fucking lie. It's not a human one, but get around this.
It's got off his
His name's Stain, bro. Stain.
Stain.
Down the park, mate. Come, Stain. Hilarious, mate. Cunts not impressed.
Stain.
Got another one, bro. Get your head around this one. Syndrome. It's a good one, eh? Down syndrome. Stop jumping on me. All right, have a good one, boys.
Not your fucking best work dinner. Cum stain's funny, maybe once.
That's honestly, I'm battling right now to like how tired I am, how many of the cans are getting me, and how fucking weird those. Were they as weird as I thought they were?
That one definitely was.
Okay, good. Because I'm sitting here going, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, the rabbit thing and the calling your dog cum stain.
I appreciate. I love everyone dialing in. That was fucking out of control. What just happened?
I can't lie to you, mate. You made very little sense. I'm doing my best to push this forward. My blue's just about to fucking doze off on you.
My head's about to explode.
Blue man, gay man, how you going?
Gay man.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Thanks
Sorry,
for
mate.
asking.
Didn't ask.
Just got a thrifty rort for you guys that revolves around the old flybys points. So I'm lucky enough to work a job where I drive a company vehicle, racking up a few Ks here and there, and yeah, just tap that flybys card every fill up, and I get around $300 to $400 a year in flybys dollars to spend on as much ham and alcohol I can through the silly season to keep my belly full and my head fuzzy. Let me know your thoughts. Just wanted to share that rort with everyone. Thanks. Bye.
Love it.
Isn't that just how they're supposed to be used?
Yeah, but I think he said he's doing it on the company card. So so correct me if I'm wrong, he's got a fuel card. So that's not his money, that's company money. But then he's got his personal
his flybys.
Yeah, so he's using his flybys. $400 is a nice amount to get you drunk and hammed up over Christmas. That's beautiful. So he's using his flybys, works fuel card.
Yep.
Fucking sick.
That's my bad. Brought on for sure.
Love it. That's fucking great stuff. Perfect, mate. Especially like ham. Fuck, ham's expensive, cunt. Holy shit. Legs of ham, which are crucial this time of year, and cartons. $400 is like a nice amount. That's very good.
I'm going to my old man's for Chrissy. I hope he's hamming it up.
You better be fucking hammed up. That's awesome. Love that. Love that rort.
Yep.
Very, very good.
I respect that one. I apologise for not wrapping my head around it because that's good stuff.
G'day winners, Perth Pisserick here with a Pisserick story time this week instead. So a few years ago we were at my third kid's baby shower. We did it at a pub over here in WA called the Jarradale Tavern. Invited all my family and friends and shit, so decided in my infinite wisdom to play a gig at that pub on that exact same night. So I got paid $350 and free beer all night to be at my own baby shower.
$350.
So I'm sitting there, I'm getting up, playing. In between my breaks, I'm fucking getting down, partying. By the end of the night, it's time to leave. I've had somewhere between 10 to 48 pints, fucking ripped. And then I got a 10-pack of 101s for the drive home with the bride, who's 9 months pregnant at this point. And, chugged them. By the time we get home, I don't remember getting home. Next thing I remember, I'm getting woken up in the night, slapping, screaming, kicking off, fucking this, that, everything in between. I've got no idea what's going on. All I can see is my missus, like a turtle on her back, trying to get up, 9 months pregnant. And turns out I was in a wet patch because I'd whipped my little toddler out over the top of my elastic and pissed up her back, maggot, as she's pregnant as buggery. Fucking ripped. I got in a good bit of shit for that one, but fuck, it's my favourite story to tell, and it's still funny. She's still with me, and we've had another kid since.
Busy, man.
Anyway,
The piss wreck.
Enjoy it. Love you, boys.
Love you,
Bye.
mate.
Respect the Perth piss rig. How good are his swimmers? Fucking. So it was his third kid's birthday. She was pregnant at the time. He's had another one. Has he got 5 kids?
Maybe.
That's
Right.
fucking nuts.
He's a busy man.
And he fucking likes piss in the bed too.
Hey, maybe don't drink, drive home, mate. I can't condone that.
No,
part.
he said driving home with them at 9 months pregnant. She obviously drove.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
all right.
I'm tired too, mate. Hey.
You're on the fucking slow on the uptake today. Yeah, he didn't drive, but he did piss the bed. That's also not great.
Yeah, wait, you know that's the bloke who sung in.
Yeah, he's very good.
And give us another tune.
Yeah.
Give us some High School Musical.
I like piss in the bed.
Another friend's birthday, out for a nice dinner. Very good looking lady there. And I've trusted a fart and struck mud.
Oh,
The amount of shame, the amount of fear that I felt in that moment was like nothing I've felt in years, fellas.
Fuck yeah.
I can imagine.
Think I got away with it. No one said anything, but it was a close call. Very close call, fellas. Nearly ended in disaster. The next morning, I've had cricket, and like the absolute idiot that I am, worn my light grey underwear under my whites. So the entire game, as I'm running around, I'm petrified that I've struck mud again as I'm running, and it's gone straight through the light grey underwear and straight through the whites.
Oh.
Tell you what, would not want to go through that again, fellas. Absolutely horrible experience. Anyway, love the podcast. Keep it up, fellas.
Yeah. I don't think wearing cricket whites and shitting yourself, I don't think it matters what colour undies you're wearing. Like, it's fucking...
You'd maybe have to like stage falling over and then you could claim it's dirt, maybe.
Yeah, when I went Scott... shit in the bed.
Struck mud, the poor bugger.
Struck mud. Scary stuff.
God.
Very scary stuff. Have we talked about this? You ever shit yourself?
I'm
sure-
we've talked about
There's
it.
no way we can't have talked about that.
We've talked about it.
It's fucking... If we haven't talked about that, we're not doing our job.
No, you definitely told that yarn. Your most recent one.
Boys.
Oh, here
gather
he
around.
is. Here he is.
Now, you've just posted something, Bluebird, on your fucking Daily Blue Weekly.
Let's go, executioner.
Some bloke reckons his missus likes to fucking use the cutlery.
What?
On what they decided to call a burger.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
seeing several faults. One, it's on a fucking Turkish roll. That's not a burger. And if they already cut the cunt in half, why don't you just cut it into 12 little small pieces of fucking sushi-sized fucking burger and eat it? I mean, burger's fucking very loosely used in that one.
It's a sandwich, mate.
But no, was it? La Monaco. I don't know.
Holy shit.
I'm on the naughty waters. Spicy
no, shit.
lemonades, as some call them.
This is fucking...
Anyway, boys, love
Dribble.
the pod. And no diss to that bloke. I was just trying to pick shit on the fact that you'd posted it and actually tried... Yeah, I don't know whether it was... Yeah, look, my gaydar is way off at the moment. I can't tell what's fucking straight and what's fucking not. Anyway, boys, love yous. The executioner from Melbourne. Fuck you, gay bee cheese.
The executioner.
The Daily Blue dial-ins are... Now, every week, they're fucking good every week. This is particular... What's doing?
Bro.
This is fucking...
It's the silly season.
Do you know what it is? It's two things, Gabe. It's the silly season, and we've given people... Not that he just did it, but we have given people the option to dial in anonymously.
Yeah.
Which they didn't... I mean, you always have anonymity. We'll never... The old system was you would send me a voice clip on Instagram. I could obviously see who it was, but I would never say. You could say what you wanted but I knew who it was.
Yeah.
You knew who it was, but we'll never say.
Oh, the executioner, like...
Oh, he said it was the executioner.
Yeah.
But this is fucking a pretty nuts couple. Like, that's... I'm happy to go out and say that's the gnarliest start we've had. Heaps of them couldn't make it right now.
Yeah.
I'd be fine. This is the section now. These are the dial-ins from last week that we didn't get to too, so apologies if they don't make sense. Excuse me. These are dial-ins from last week that we didn't get to.
Play the fucking thing, Blue. Play the fucking thing.
All right, Blue, mate. I want to hear your best pickup lines back in the day when you were single. My go-to is the one from fucking American Pie. It's the one where he goes, "It doesn't feel like I'm just trying to score with you. It feels like I've already won."
Best pickup line. I'm not sure I remember that from American Pie. I'm sure it was there. Best pickup line. Fuck, I was never much of a pants man, to be honest, but I never even use this one, but I like it. Grab me shirt. What's that feel like?
Is that?
That's boyfriend material.
Is it?
That's boyfriend material.
Yeah, that's a classic.
What about you, Gabe? You got any?
Mate, off the top of my head, nah. I was more of just a prolific yarner. I never really dived into the pickup.
Prolific yarner. Well, you talked him to death.
Yeah, talk them into... No, but I'm more of a conversationalist.
I stopped too.
I'm more of a conversationalist is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Log one.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's right, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't think pickup lines are really going to work.
Yeah, you got to appreciate we both got girlfriends now too, so...
Generals, shagging wagon here.
Oh,
here he is.
I'm actually not drunk. Pretty good reason for that. I've decided to fucking save money rather than spend $100 a week on booze.
Smart man.
I am now spending 20 or 30, depending on what I buy, and drinking it in my house. But yeah, out here walking my fucking little shitholes of dogs who have human names coincidentally, Stanley and Murphy.
Walking up Everest.
So yeah, there's that for you. A little, not really a revenge story, just a fucking story here. Whenever I walk my dogs, I walk them past this one person's house who I fucking hate, because they were just total dickhead to me in high school. And what I do is, when they do a shit, I pick up the shit, put it in a bag, and throw it on that fucker's roof. Anyway, boys,
I like that.
Have a good one.
I remember one of the early episodes we had the guy from Malcolm in the Middle in the wheelchair.
Turtle, maybe? Anyway, black kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
That's...
Is he scaling Kosciuszko or
We've
something?
said it before. If you're going to dial in, just don't use any power tools. Try and make sure there's no wind. Try and make sure you're not running or rooting or whatever. Like, just dial in and do what you're doing. That was insane. I don't know why the fuck he did that just then.
Stanley, kind of funny name, and poo on ex-bully's roof, funny.
What's going on with the dial-ins this week? This is fucking carnage. This is fucking carnage.
G'day, winners. Perth Piss Wreck here, through to the next round, you know?
Oh, yeah.
As said by Gabe.
Apologies, this was from last week.
Yeah.
I thought I'd change speed a bit this week and go a daily blue weekly Christmas carol. See how we go. Maybe get a couple more in over the next few weeks, see what happens. Anyway. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. A daily blue weekly wide world of Rorts tea.
Oh my God.
I just want one for my own. More than you will ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is blue.
Dude.
There we go. Try get a couple more in. Cheers, boys.
Fucking please more.
Also, love it. He was angling at getting a free tea there.
Yeah.
If we had any, we don't. Fucking love it. That was sick. That was fucking sick.
He is a very, very impressive singer.
Bro, there's fucking... The Dial-Ins are like... Disregard everything you've heard up until this point.
Yeah.
The Dial-Ins are chock full of talent.
Dude.
There's some very, very talented people on the Dial-Ins. That was fucking sick.
Give us some High School Musical tunes.
That was sick. Also, this is a mail-in. Our friend Alex from England, he told me not to do this as a dial-in, but I am doing it. Talking about talent on the dial-ins. He messaged me. He just wanted me to see this, but he said, this isn't for dial-ins because I'm not here to self-promote or whatever. But after the Christmas talk on the recent episode, I figured you might appreciate something I've been working on. I just released my own EP, and track 1 is a Christmas song called Christmas is Ace. It's a punk rock Christmas song, and I think it captures that sod it, which is like English for fuck it, sod it, it's Christmas kind of feel. Anyway, here's the link if you want to check it out. Now, he just sent this to me, but I listened to it, and I was like, I fucking want the podcast to hear this.
It's quite good.
It's fucking great.
Yeah. So what's the tune called?
It's called Christmas is Ace. I'm going to play it on the pod. It's fucking... No, because he sent it to me. He said, I just want you to hear it, Bluey. But I was like, I want the people to hear this.
Yep.
This is our English mate, Alex.
Yeah, mad.
Stand by. I'll just get it up.
So it's on YouTube, is it?
It's on YouTube.
Is it on Spotify as well?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm extremely keen for this. And I'm fucking shout out to everyone who's dialing in, specifically when they're not off their fucking rocker.
Yeah. No, this isn't... All right. Hope we don't get taken down for this. Listen to the lyrics.
Yeah. That's the unofficial Christmas song of Daily Blue Weekly at the moment.
Go and check out Christmas is Ace by Monster Boy on YouTube. Very funny, very good. He didn't want. I hope he doesn't mind. He didn't want me to share that, but I thought it was very good. I wanted people to hear that. Very good.
Christmas, that does
Christmas is Ace.
That does capture the vibe.
It's very good. It's very good. Thank you, Alex.
Blue skies and blue guys. I think we can all agree when I say fuck Bunnings Warehouse.
Ooh.
Why is it that every time I go there, the trolleys are always fucking cooked? Have you ever tried to push a trailer like in reverse, but your fucking brain's done a 180? That's what it feels like when I'm pushing a fucking trolley at Bunnings Warehouse loaded full of shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Bung
It gets
trolleys.
even worse when you go to fucking try and leave the joint and you got to prove that you're not a fucking thief. Like, I'm standing 6 feet away from you and you've just seen me pay for all my shit.
Kind of
got
fair.
a receipt in my hand and now you got to fucking scan the cunt. Like, seriously? Even worse when you go to the drive-thru and the cunt's got to go through all your fucking items. Like, he's searching your car like he works for the FBI. Like, fucking relax, cunt. You know? Yes, I've stolen some shit, but why do you give a fuck? Anyway, last episode, you boys were talking about athletes, Australian
2 episodes
athletes,
ago now.
and I'd like to nominate the local unsung hero, and that is
Kurt Fearnley.
the local method.
Oh.
The Weekly hat.
Yeah, like that method the other week. What was he saying? Bunnings trolley. Are they an issue? I've never used a trolley at Bunnings.
I've had one that was a bit hard to manoeuvre, but not a proper dud.
Don't know if that one's as relatable as old mate thought it was.
No, I'm
Do you
sure some
reckon?
people, I don't know, maybe some people have the same experience.
And they just got to check your receipts to check your... That's not...
Yeah, I mean, I get that it sucks. Like you said, they are watching you, but fuck, mate, business is business, I suppose.
They don't want to lose out to shoplifters.
Blue balls. Gaybo. Shauno from Toowoomba here.
Shauno.
Anyway, got a table with the doppelganger for the fights.
Respect.
Anyway, I want to be the bloke in the corner that normally throws the towel in, but I want to throw in a big lump of cheese instead of the towel.
Big lump of minga.
Anyway, boys, get back to me.
You can do that if it's minga cheese.
Hey, fuck this guy. What, he thinks we're going to quit? He thinks we're going to throw in the towel.
You may not quit. They take it out of your hands when you're getting flogged. They just throw your corner
Yeah,
throws
that's
the
what I
towel
mean.
in.
He thinks we're going to get flogged. That's disrespectful as shit.
Well, I mean, we may.
We may not.
We may not. We may win fucking hands down.
You can throw the minger at them.
Louie. Hey, Gaby. This is Chase from Missouri.
Chase, Dr. Chase.
So I've been waiting a year for this reward to pay out.
Reward.
So last year, I realized that my company has been using the same roll of drink tickets for our company Christmas party. They give each employee 2 tickets when we walk in the door. So last year,
the good dog,
I ordered 4 rolls of the exact same ticket off of eBay for $18. That's 8,000 tickets. Well, tonight was our Christmas party, and they used the same tickets. Dudes, the only money I've spent tonight has been on tipping the bartenders, and I'm like 15 rum and cokes deep. Tell me that ain't a reward.
He's holding himself together.
Chase from Missouri. He sent me a photo of this. It looked like, remember the tokens you used to get from like a game, like fucking Time Zone?
They're almost like arrows.
Huge roll, like a giant roll of these really generic tokens that just said drink on them. And they were green like a Woolies bag.
Yep.
And he just bought this fucking roll of them. And he's like, yeah, they're the exact same ones that they give out every year. I'm hoping they use the same ones. He's like, yeah, they did. He's just fucking got a fucking fistful of them.
Great rort from the good doc.
That's great.
And we haven't heard from the good doc for a little while.
I was worried.
Yeah.
I was worried. I'm glad he's back. They're very funny.
Roared on, good doc.
Roared on, doc. That's why he's the fucking doc, baby.
Hey, little another correspondence from Big Kev here. News update from New Zealand. The Wellington Mayor is currently being caught giving head, or as Gabe likes to call it, dome, to a bloke in a toilet whilst his mates were watching, and now the whole fucking Wellington Council is worried about her alcoholism. Oh, what a place to be in.
That's kind of fire.
So the mayor
was giving some dime
of Wellington was sucking someone off in a toilet.
Fuck, let her live.
And they've just apparently they've backflipped on the
Siggy thing.
The Siggy thing.
Yeah.
From the other week, and the mayor was sucking someone off. I mean,
everyone's got to get their rocks off somehow. Let her live.
Fucking public office doesn't mean you can't suck people off
while getting watched.
Fucking tell you what, boys, the level of talent on the dial-ins and the singing definitely knocked me off my perch. Dylan knocked me in the dirt for a couple of weeks. But anyway, we're back at you on a fucking Monday morning, so let's do it. Hang on, I'll do it separately. Fucking.
Oh, Dill's a bit.
Well, I just heard the news today.
Yeah, dude.
It seems my life is gonna change. With arms wide open, under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I show you everything. With arms wide open.
Yeah.
Now everything has changed. I show you love. I show you everything. With arms wide open. Fucking. Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see?
Wow.
I knew the fucking day I was having. I was like, I can't wait to get to the podcast. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Like, not discrediting any, and like the Perth piss wreck. That right there, that like 40 seconds. I was in fucking ecstasy just then.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. That's Dylan. You fucking
I would love Dill and the Perth Piss Rack to link up in real life when we maybe do something and just to fucking go tit for tat.
Well,
maybe a little duet from the boys.
If we need entertainment, all I'm thinking, if we ever do a live podcast, you might need entertainment like pre-show. It's the boys.
Yeah.
It's the boys.
Bro,
Thank you, fella. Thank you.
I would fucking like, and this is why I watched High School Musical. Like, I would love to be able to sing.
Oh my God.
Like, bro, imagine when you realise you're a good singer. I would never stop singing.
I've written an intro and sang it. I would have written an intro and sang it.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah.
If I could sing, I would sing all the fucking time.
I would never not be singing. That rules. Thank you, Dill. Yeah. I don't want to pressure anyone to sing when they dial in, but I fucking do love it. I love it so much.
Lucifer, Gaby. I'm fucking at Good Things in Brisbane, ripping it up.
Oh, yeah.
My shops are officially off. I'm fucked out. Paying $15 for a Jack and Coke. Oh, is what it is.
Yeah, he's
Blue Biscuit fucking tore my face off. I need jaw reconstruction. I'm fucked up. Peace out, brothers. You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah, nice.
One of my great regrets, like you can't do everything. Weekends are always pretty full. Limp Bizkit played. They played Good Things, which was like a sort of heavy metal kind of rock festival. It was on in Sydney on the weekend. I think they did like Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit played a couple of side shows. I didn't go. I love Limp Bizkit.
When you're not sticking your nose up at like the fifth at the price of drinks anymore, like that's when you're there.
Oh yeah, like you just do it. Like, but you load up before you go, and you just get a couple to keep your mouth wet while you're there. Like you just go like, I'm parting ways with fucking $100. It's fine.
It's like you have 3 drinks and you go, geez, there, Steve, and then from then on,
yeah. You don't go there. Go load up in your hotel room, and then just have enough to go. Like I only need to just keep myself at this level now.
Yeah,
but yeah. Good Things look sick, and I'm spewing I didn't go see Limp Bizkit.
Chops are officially
and
off.
chops are off. It's official.
Boys, it's the doppelganger.
Oh.
Just on the back of the early flight home from a boys' weekend trip. I don't know why it hasn't occurred to me, but me and a mate were over in Perth doing FIFO during COVID, and
good stuff.
I ended up getting the sack from the mines for having piss on camp. And we had our week's break in Perth, and I decided to book the early flight home on the Tuesday morning. I think it was a 7:15 flight from Perth. Then I had to go via Sydney and then into Brizzy. So, you know, we'd been on it for 6 days playing up, and I slept clean through the fucking alarm. I woke up with my phone flat, covered in spew.
No.
And, I was an hour and a half late, so another $750 to get a Qantas direct flight home that afternoon. There was some head noise going on, boys. So if you're going to do that option, make sure you fucking have an alarm set or your phone on charge.
Great point.
Peace out.
Very, that was one thing I thought when I did it the other week. I was like, I could fuck this up.
Yeah, that is a bit of a hole in your recommendation.
Well, but you just got to know your body.
Yeah.
Like I'll wake up with an alarm, but I have slept through alarms too. Like, and that would be a fucking disaster being up it for a couple of days, waking up covered in spew with a flat phone and then realising when you do charge your phone, you've missed your flight. That's a terrifying scenario.
Yeah. You sound like you know how to run a muck doppelganger, and we look forward to seeing you at the fight.
Doppelgangers purchased a table at the fights. He sponsored our robes. He sponsored our robes. He sounds like
pre-fire or post-firing.
I don't know. He sounds like
is he still sponsoring?
He sounds like a fucking great bloke. Can't wait to have a beer with him.
I'm excited.
Boys, Shauno from Toowoomba here again.
Shauno.
Again.
Just want to know your position on piss chiseling. Not sure what that is. It's when you go in for a shit and someone else has just left a dirty crock slide there and you just try and piss chisel it off the porcelain.
Yeah,
I'm in.
100.
And anyway, back to me.
I do that every time.
Before, my missus is making up some cheese towels.
I listened to this dial and he only sent this in the other day, and I listened to it and I had to message him and go, "What's piss chiseling?" Because I hadn't listened to the full thing, and he explained it, and I was like, "That's hilarious."
And
I've never heard it referenced like that.
Women say we're not clean, mate.
Mate, we're the cleanest.
If there's skitties on that toilet, you're aiming for them every day of the week.
Piss chiseling is one of the funnier terms I've ever heard. You can knit all the towels you want, mate. They're not getting thrown in. They're fucking
piss chiseling word of the year.
It's fucking up there.
Yeah.
It's up there. It's fucking right up there.
Louis, Gabo, it's the funk.
We want the funk.
Damn fucking right you want the funk, Gabo. Anyways, boys, listen to last week's podcast. Energy was at an all-time high from you two, so shout out to the boys. It was fucking killer episode.
Why do you hear this one, Russ?
Yeah.
But I heard a little bit of excitement in young Gabe's voice when he was talking about Zac Efron.
Yeah.
It got me thinking, boys. Who is your man crush?
Oh,
yeah.
I reckon Chris Hemsworth's biceps are enough to cut my left testicle off for. But let me know, boys. Love yous. The funk out.
Funk out. Man crush. Fuck, I love the funk. Man, bro, I have so many.
You got to hit the funk next week.
They're always addressed at you. I apologize. I put my hand up then through the tempo because I was excited to hear the fun.
Yeah.
I was just excited. I threw the tempo.
Yeah.
He always throws to you, mate. You're his boy.
Righto.
Now, man crushes. I have so many. It's
let him fire him off.
Pitt. I know these are crap answers.
Brad Pitt.
I froth Brad Pitt.
Yeah, how can you not?
Not even just as a human being, like as a specimen, but like he's funny. He's undercover funny. He smokes a bit of pot. He's actually pretty chill. He's a fox now.
I thought you might have been saying Pitbull.
Well, yeah, that was my next one. Love Tom Hardy. He's a bit damaged. He's a bit weird. Yeah. He's a fucking very good at what he does.
And he might swing your way. There's speculation about his sexuality.
Huge speculation. A couple of his early roles in the Guy Ritchie films, he plays a gay guy too, which is like, we don't know.
He's like, I'm in Hollywood. Of course I don't.
Am I gay? Am I? They don't even know.
Yeah.
I love Pitt. I love another crap answer. I just go for Hollywood hunks. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I mean everyone loves him.
Funny, love Deadpool. Like love Ryan Reynolds. Sarcastic. He's a bit of a cunt. Like I really like Ryan Reynolds. I mean, there's fucking so many, man. Matty Johns.
Yeah.
I fucking love Matty Johns. I fucking adore Matty Johns.
Just an actual love affair with him.
Proper.
Yeah.
Like he's funny.
Like the actual personality draws you to him.
And then he's also not a bad type, but huge cock apparently too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Matty Johns. Who else? Who you got?
Yeah, mate, I don't know. You took all the good ones. Like Reynolds would have been up there for me.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah,
I love Shane Gillis.
But that one's like actually a love affair.
Rogan. I fucking adore Joe Rogan.
I'll go. But I don't know. It's like, should I have a crush on one of my heroes? But definitely like Benji in his day. Like I just fucking loved him so much.
Benji's
and
a
he was
hunk.
hot. You
Benji's
know
a
what I mean?
hunk.
He was hot. He was talented. He was everything I aspired to be. I think that's all I got. I mean, Hemsworth is another fucking great pick.
He's hunk, but he's fucking obviously juicing in the Thor movies.
Yeah.
Christian Bale, Jackman. I'm just naming Hollywood hunks, but I fucking love it. Do you know what? I don't know if I love Jackman. Actually, I take that back. I don't love Hugh Jackman. I'm not going to bag Hugh Jackman. I don't think I love Hugh Jackman. But I do love Christian Bale. He's a bit of a fucking wanker too. I like kind of like wanker guys. It's kind of like they'd be mean to me.
You need someone who's a bit funny, someone who's going to make you go, ooh.
Yeah.
Question yourself, am I worth it?
Fuck off, Bluey. I'd be like, oh.
And then make you try a bit harder.
I'll be trying to win him over.
Make me try a bit harder.
I'll be trying to like win him over all the time. It'd bring out the best in me. I tell you that.
Yeah, 100%.
They get the best out of me, those boys.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a little stab.
Yeah, just like I just want to win. I just trying to like get their approval all the time, and I'd just be
nagging 101.
Bro,
mate.
this podcast would go. If one of those boys comes on the scene, you'll know about it because this podcast will go from like we're already at like a fucking. I call it
500,000.
I call it a 6 out of 10. This podcast will go to a 10 if one of those boys comes on the scene and starts baiting me up, get the best out of me.
Yeah.
This podcast will go fucking through the roof. You'll see the best.
Maybe
of me.
am I hot enough to be a bit mean to you?
No, I'd brush you. I'd brush you. If you start being mean, bro, I'll just tell you to fuck off.
I'm not tall enough.
You're not tall. You don't have enough money.
Ain't that the truth? Oh, fuck.
Blue balls.
I think I already got this
Gay
one.
bow.
Sorry.
Sure.
That's a double up.
Yep.
That's my bad. Got a mail in. Oi, Blue, my mic's not working. Okay.
Nice.
Currently at work, but a few weeks back, me and the missus were having a nice convo till I found out she's a serial killer. That's Cereal, cereal. She fucking lets all her cereal drown it so it's nice and soggy.
Oh, actual cereal.
Cereal.
Yeah, I thought you was...
No, that's why I spelled it like you didn't know which one was which, did you?
No, I knew. I just thought you were saying he made a mistake, but now I'm with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Made me fucking want to vomit. I called me parents and hers to confirm that cereal shouldn't be drowned. What's your thoughts? Soggy or crunchy?
Drown
Obviously, porridge and Weet-Bix the only two cereal. Yeah, it can't be soggy. That can be soggy. Let me know if you'd want this shortened for the pod. I'll do my best to get the mic working. I honestly have not had a bowl of cereal since I was fucking in nappies, I reckon. Maybe not nappies, probably...
Yeah, childhood.
15 or 16, I don't reckon I've had a bowl of cereal. I have a smoothie in the morning. I have for, a long time.
It's been a long while for me, but like I think it needs a bit of sog.
I like milk.
Yeah.
I used to like, off the top of my head, Nutri-Grain, Rice Bubbles.
Cornflakes with a fuckload of
cornflakes,
sugar.
banana and brown sugar, or banana and sugar.
Just sugar for me.
Yeah, banana and like corn, but like loads of milk.
Yeah.
Because like the milk, again, this is all subjective. This is you and I speaking. The milk, sugar, banana, it all gets in there.
Well, hear me out. Why the fuck does he put milk in it at all?
If he likes it so dry. Yeah, what do you fucking need any milk for?
What do you want milk in it at all for, mate?
If you fucking like it dry, then don't have any fucking milk.
It's obviously got to get somewhat of a sog.
Nah, I think he's talking like, but there's levels to this shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll admit, like, if your cornflakes are fucking like waving in the milk, that's too soggy.
But I mean, this is such a fence-sitting answer, but I like a nice middle ground where you've got enough milk so that once the cereal's gone, you've got a nice, there's a nice little dish of fucking brown sugar, banana, cornflake kind of.
A little smoothie at the end.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Too much and you've just got too much milk, not enough, and you've probably cut your gums to buggery on dry cereal.
Here's the phase I've gone through of cereal in my life. My brother fucking pumped the Milo one, but I was...
Oh, the Milo one I could never get around. That used to fucking, didn't soften up enough for me.
It wasn't for me either. My brother pumped it.
And I love Milo, don't get me wrong. I love Milo.
I got into Fruit Loops at one point, didn't stay on them for long. Nutri-Grain at one point, probably marketing propaganda got me there when I was trying to be good at footy.
Shit, yeah, that's when I was at my peak.
Yeah.
We got, bro. Our parents got.
Ian Thorpe's a fucking six.
They're like, I'm raising an athlete. I got to feed him Nutri-Grain.
Yeah. Thorpe looks fast as shit.
Great marketing. Great. You put that down to the Kellogg's marketing team.
100%. Wheat Bix, obviously. Cocoa Puffs for a bit.
Huge Cocoa Puffs, man.
Yep.
Huge Cocoa. Big, in the words of Chad Townsend, big Cocoa Puffs guy.
And Crunchy Nut, but
Crunchy Nut was sick.
But you can just get cornflakes and sugar in. But Crunchy Nut is a bit nicer,
sick, bro.
Yeah.
Crunchy Nut was sick.
Yep.
Yeah. You just rattled off.
They were all my phases, I think.
That's the big
heavy hitters.
Fruit Loops were nuts, man. That must have been so bad for you.
And they've I'd have them for brekkie every morning, and eventually it is so shit.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops was sick, but we only used to get them as a treat. Mum was acutely aware of how fucking bad they were for you. Yeah. We were like big Wheaties and cornflakes with sort of banana and brown sugar, but some of it, like Frosties, what were they?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
But I never got them. You had to go to 7-Eleven.
Imagine eating them every day. People got raised on them.
Lucky Charms. Americans had crazy cereals, bro. We think ours are crazy. They were just eating actual sugar and cigarettes.
These aren't much better.
Oh, I reckon they would be.
We turned it around.
Yeah, look at us now. What's the time? Just a couple of
Bluey, Gabe, this is Lightning.
Lightning.
Just a progress update. She said yes.
Yeah!
Love my podcast. Love what you fellas do. Don't know whether you can see from the photo that I sent Bluey, but was representing with the Wild Raw. Yeah, fuck's sake.
It's all right, mate.
Wild.
Wild.
Fuck off. The shirt.
Yep.
Was representing, was wearing the shirt. Loving what you fellas do. Keep it up. And, yeah, good shit.
Nice light.
So if you missed this a few weeks ago, Lightning rang up. He was going to ask his father-in-law.
Yeah, father-in-law.
His father-in-law for permission to marry his daughter.
Yep.
We mistakenly thought
he was
proposing.
Yep.
We're waiting to see how it went. He said, no, you dickheads. He said yes, but she's got to say yes.
Yep.
That's it. She said yes.
Did he say
proposed in a Wild World of Rorts tee.
Yeah, he was. So he was
He's
in the
wearing
shirt.
it. He sent me a photo.
That's fucking mad.
It's I won't put it in the group because
it's his business.
It's his business, and he went by an alias. But that's sick. I'm so happy. Also, would have been happy for the publicity if she said no.
Yeah.
Also, whatever. Good for the Wild World of Rorts tee. Mate, stoked. Very, very happy.
Congratulations, mate. I hope you live a long and happy life with her.
Congratulations, mate. That's fucking awesome. And what a note to end on. That was our last dial-in.
Thank God. Just quietly.
Again, this would mean fuck all to you. It's late.
Yeah, we're ready.
You know what? It doesn't matter, mate. We don't do it for us. We're doing it for them.
Oh, at that, I'll be honest. I'm having fun. There was just some dribble in those dial-ins.
I cannot believe we've been doing this 6 months now. Those first few dial-ins, I was genuinely scratching my head at like, how tired am I right now and how fucking...
Is this really happening?
Is this happening?
Yeah.
I was having are these fucking... if anyone tuned out then, you're fine. Like, I get it so much. Thanks again, guys. It's fucking been, again, You got 2 hours out of us.
You got 2 hours out of us, and it's late, but we fucking love the pod, and we fucking love you guys.
We do it for the pod. Appreciate everyone that dialed in. Thank you so much. Everyone that's fucking drilling Gabe on YouTube for fucking the YouTube up. That's not his fault.
Yeah, and you're also not getting it this fucking Friday morning, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it'll be a late upload. Guys, join the Daily Blue newsroom. It's starting to get good. There's some nice lawn porn in there. Starting to fire up. Guys crapping out of trees, all that sort of stuff. Very good fun. Christmas is just around the corner.
It is. We'll have to G up a day to have a few drinks and film if you can.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just jammed a 6-pack. Yeah, so I don't know how much more you want to drink.
But we'll get something naughty.
We'll do a proper session.
Yummy liqueurs.
Yeah, we'll get a bottle of sheepdog for sure. Yeah. Also, the Bluegies can wait. I'll introduce them to the Bluegies next week.
Nice.
They'll wait.
Way to subtly say it, but leave it there. I love that. Guys, rate the podcast 5 stars if you've been listening and enjoying. I know a lot of you haven't rated it yet. Fucking rate it. You can also follow the podcast so you get a notification when it all goes up. But you all know it's going up on a Friday morning so anyway.
I got a really nice comment in the newsroom said, "Boy, 6 a.m. upload. Respect." I was like, "That's every Friday."
Yeah, are you fucking new around?
That's what we do. That's what we do, Mr. Consistent. We'll see you next week. Thank you again. It's been a fucking honor and a privilege. We'll see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
You're my boy, Blue!